Hello, I'm out of practice. I'm out of practice. I forget how I start streams. So I'm very yellow. I'll fix everything. Hello, welcome to the stream. How have y'all been? Y'all can hear me. All is good. I feel like I used to trigger specific music at the start of every stream. I forget. I forget. Hey, I'll say hi to everyone. Hello. First of all, I know Lewis wrote that comment a while back because I just saw it when I checked in, but in case you're rewatching or whatever, thank you likewise. Just waiting for a garlic bread. Did the garlic bread arrive? I love a good garlic bread, but I am watching my... I'm going to talk about weight loss too because maybe it's time every 2 week stream. Well, that could be. I could do that, you know. Absolutely love the thumbnail. Right? I'm so lost out of the universe. Like, I'm so outside of this loop that I was making the thumbnail. I was like, is it serious? Is it supposed to be like what is it supposed to be? Let me first stop being yellow. What is this? That's more yellow. That's more orange. It's too blue. Oh, nope. That's too much. I think I don't like it. I don't like it. I can't decide. How did I do this for last time? Damn. I'll figure everything out nicely. But yeah, how are y'all doing? It's been a long time since I streamed because I stream on a monthly basis now and I forget everything, how everything works. When I was doing it on a weekly basis, I kind of got into the groove. But right now I forget, like, to the point where I literally had rechecked my microphone before the stream's beginning and it wasn't picking me up at all. So why does it sound like the Tattooing Cantina music is great? This is actually from Hearthstone. One Night in Karazhan, and I used this in the video for the Tattooing Cantina on the first nights of the Old Republic. There's another one, but I don't really have it ready at the right off the gate, as they say, right? Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about weight loss because you mentioned garlic bread. Yeah, when you talk to Bastille, yes. This is the slower version at the start, and then there's the quicker version that concludes on the second half. But yeah, that damn garlic bread. Just now, like when you, because I lost a bit of weight, all the rings are too big, so they all just fall off. So it's like it's I can't enjoy them anymore. So that sucks. But yeah, happy 2025. I fully forgot to say. To me, it feels like time is such the relative thing. To me, it feels like we're already like a decent month into the year, because I've been pretty productive. I've been editing a lot. So the fragment that just came out, let me turn on the timer, or maybe I should turn on the timer when people start to complain or when I get bored. Because usually most people arrive later. What was I gonna say? Yes, that's the standard. What was I gonna say? We should turn on a track counter for that. What was I gonna say? And then you type in, he said it again, and then it should count it. But no, the fragment today that became available is DXUN, I think, for public. And in case I just evaporate, yesterday my internet died around this time because they were probably doing something because there are a lot of snow. Hey Leona, I mean the emoji is Leona. So in case I just disappear, it could very well be that the internet is dead. It shouldn't be RAM problems. We didn't have them so far. I haven't been able to keep up with the Surik story. That's totally chill. Like I wouldn't even notice. I am currently working on second ONDERON. So just finished editing the scene in the Tomb of Freedom ad. So that now I'm gonna get into the music and stuff. So that's how far I'm at. So I'm not even like, I'm fully like oblivious to who's watching what. I'm not like out here interrogating people. Are you watching my videos? So it's totally chill. Don't even worry about it. Don't watch any of it until it's out. You're interested to check out the DXUN story because in your revenue you mentioned that it was the most impactful moment of the war. Sure. But that was before the Knights of the Old Republic 2. But I did include a lovely little scene in it that gives us a little flashback, which it looks pretty good. Wash again. I'm thinking I wash the members first. Still love the great work. Thank you so much. Yes, Dwayne, I have trouble recognizing you because in the comments, I only recognize you for the avatar because I was like, why is that familiar? But you don't at all. I don't see the words Dwayne Pipe anywhere. I just see the ad. I don't even remember what your ad is, and I'm like, I know, like that is him, but nowhere does it say his name. So I don't know what the hell YouTube is playing with this. It's a bit confusing, and I don't think it's nice at all because with members you kind of want to give them special treatment. You kind of want to say thanks and stuff. But I'm just like, why have I seen this white picture before? But yeah, I'm very happy if you enjoyed it. I think it's good. I think it's good. Nathan is in my email address. Yeah, I think it's the handle. It's the handle. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's Nathan. But then again, who knows? Wait, let me click on something. Click something. That's it, dude. That's the same audio. What are you doing? What were we talking about here? Fragments, yes. So the one that became available right now for members is ONDERON, which is the conclusion. I am slight little bit panic mode because I'm like a little bit worried that the whole thing is gonna be very long. But I think it's gonna be okay. But it's good. I think it's good. I'm very careful with the quality is what matters. So I didn't intend on DXUN nor ONDERON to be this long. I was gonna smush them into 40 minutes, both of them, which actually could very well be that they are without the crew talking. But as I said last stream, the crew aspect is a lot more interesting in Knights of the Republic 2 than it is in 1. So that's fabulous. But it also results in some very long stuff. But it's interesting. You know what I mean? And I'm literally digging through the script. Like, what can I delete? And I'm like, if I delete this sentence, then it weakens the quality of this dialogue. So I'm like, every single line is like, no, dude, this is good. Like, the main thing I trim out is what I narrate. Because sometimes I'll put in lines that are pretty obvious to you as a listener. I'm like, the listener knows. I don't need to repeat this, okay, but I just wanted to see what you could do with that as a base for the story and how it's different from the game. Yeah. I think I am enjoying DXUN because not really a spoiler, but you'll see. I'm utilizing the path through DXUN as a great opportunity for storytelling between characters because this trumpet is getting on my damn nerves. Jesus. So as you're climbing, going through the jungle, not climbing, whatever, I was thinking like I kind of don't, it doesn't make sense to just blip across it to get to the Mandalorian ruins. So I was like, why not use this thing for dialogues? So is that they're climbing and we can just blend in the dialogues there. So, and this is happening also in the return to DXUN when we have to do it the second time. I decided I'm gonna use that as well to develop dialogue lines. So that was a really good opportunity there, because I was like, let me use as much as I can. Yeah, so it's I think you'll enjoy it. It's good. It's also tough to navigate the storyline from the character's perspective, because from the player's perspective, as you land on DXUN, it's expected that you don't know what the moon is. It's like, oh, what is this place? And then Kreia tells you like, oh, this is where the Mandalorian War started. But I'm thinking like, nah, Surik would know that. She doesn't need you to explain to her what this is. She knows damn well what this moon is. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like those little nuances that are tough to pull through. So I'm bending some things in it, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. What the hell else? That's it. Cut the stream. I got Korriban left. I'm gonna have to sniff around M478 because I don't know what I'm gonna do with that one. I'll make it interesting. I know it for a fact I can make it interesting. It's just a question of how much time it's gonna take up. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I do have projections that it is going to probably outdo Revan's video in terms of length. So that's gonna be great. Which I initially thought it was gonna be like 4 hours, and now it's like it's gonna be bigger than Revan's. I think I am curious to see if we'll enter double digits. That is gonna be interesting. So, and if I do enter double digits, I can only go up to 12 because that's the limit that YouTube has, and I really don't want to split it up. So, but I think I'll be good. You know. I agree Surik knows full well, but I guess that was part of the Legends timeline at the time, so it makes sense why we would be clueless. Yeah, exactly. Like we would be clueless.
The expanse of eternity stretched out before me.
Hey Zach, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, and Happy New Year to you as well. As I said, I have no sensation of it being a new year at all. New year being 2025 at all. I'm like, wait, I misspoke. I feel like I'm in March, but yeah. So I'm kind of forgetting to congratulate people even when I'm outdoors and they say Happy New Year. I'm like, oh yeah, right, that happened. So yeah, how did y'all spend your New Year? I spent it pretty nice. We had fireworks and stuff, but we had a lot of fog across the country, so you really couldn't see the fireworks that you were firing in the distance. So that kind of sucks. Garlic bread is done. Hope they do a game around Bane's era. I thought you were gonna say hope they do a game and then something to do with garlic bread. Oh, speaking of Bane, I was gonna do questions regarding Bane, but I was like, we're good, we're chill, for now. So this is how far I am in the first book. I'm not a slow reader in the sense of when I pick it up. I'm bad at picking books up. So last time I read, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Why is the music dead? Keep the music flowing. If the music dies, we all die. Great. Okay, that's enough of the guitars. Jesus. Okay, that guitar can stay because it's 13 minutes long. Yeah, but I read. Let me talk about it for a little bit because I feel y'all have read this. There's only one thing I don't like. One thing I don't like around this part of the story. I don't like the way he left the. Well, I guess spoiler alert, right? But it's not the biggest of all things. I don't like the way he left the academy. I don't like that chapter. Let's see, I don't know what number even it is. Let me see. Chapter 21. So I'm up to 21. Around 18-19, he gets like pissed and stuff at the Sith for what they are, and even there it says he can't really stand up to them because there's too many of them. You know what I mean? So he can't counter them. But then he proceeds to make this huge outburst where he goes to the head of the academy, and then every student's looking at him, and then he yells at them, and then he takes their ship, and I'm like, I don't like that. I kind of wish that he would have just snuck off, but it's coming like it's coming off like like he's some rebellious teenager almost, and they're just letting him go. I'm like, why are you letting him just take a vessel wherever the fuck he wants to go? So I'm a bit peeved at that choice of the writing style. The story makes sense, but I'm just like, okay. But it's good. It's good. Yeah, it's good. I like it so far. And despite what we talked about on Discord, and someone, I think Spud included spoiler alerts, I know the main storyline, so you can feel free to talk about it. I'm just intrigued into the details. So they are very interesting to me to see like what prompts him. Like it was an interesting thing to see the alliance with, what's her name, Githany or something. Is that her name? It was an interesting thing to see. That, you know, so it's fine. But yeah, it's good. Also, his way when he found his strength in the dark side and all that stuff, like it was very interesting to see that. So that's what I'm enjoying most, because I know the most of the story. I think it's to show his change in mindset on the dark side. Yeah. That's, I fully get that. It's just the fashion, the writing aspect of it, the way it was written. It was, to me as a reader, I'm seeing like the headmaster, what the hell is his name? I forget their names because I don't know how they're pronounced, so I don't want to risk it, so I don't pay attention to them. It's not Khan, it's Cordis, I think. Yeah, like it's like he's the head of the academy, or well, of the academy. He's in a very high position, but he kind of sounds like a pushover. And I'm like, for you to be in that position, you kind of have. I would have expected that he at least killed like 5 people in the book. You know what I mean? Like, oh, a student complained and he just fucking just killed him right there. But here he is. Bane just waltzes in and knocks the door off, like yanks the door with his foot, and it ends with Bane leaving alive. I was like, dude, this is the academy we're talking about. Like, fast forward to the Old Republic. Can you imagine if you walked into Darth Zash's chambers, knocked her, she would kill you where you stand. Like, I'm not even like a display of power. It would just be like, no, I want him dead. Like, he's getting on my nerves. Like, you can't behave like that. Are you crazy? You know? So, but I fully agree. I also agree with him with the way that he was disgusted by the Sith. And good for him. Good for him. It's also a lesson in life, because people who make the biggest changes and successes are people who go against the flow, who are rebellious, you know? So that is the way of things. It's kind of the way of things that also, for you to be strong, you have to go through a lot of conflict. So it kind of sucks, but that is the way of things. I know most of the plot lines in the EU, but it's the details, character interaction that really keep me hooked. Yes, I remember seeing a portion of the book that I wanted to like note it down, because I really liked the way it was described, the whole scene. I quite liked the scene where they described him and, what was the name of the Twi'lek master? Look at me like I'm like some old bitch, just be some old library. I'm swearing way too much on the stream. I should stop swearing. It's like, I'll do this. Here. What? It's fine. It's kind of like moms, the way they go through phones. But it was when they were on the top of the academy. God, what chapter was that? That was really beautifully described. Bane had missed this morning exercise, whatever. And this is also very useful for me because I am let me put the timer on, then we'll see what happens, so you don't just sit there staring at me. Where is it? Where the hell's the timer? And by the way, if we don't do a quiz, that's chill. We can just talk a bit, and then we can, as a Viking, I can always make the stream unlisted and pretend it never happened. Stream started soon. There we go. That's the wrong notification, sir. Where's the right notification? No, that says it's a timer. Oh, that one. Got it. How did the Sith Academy in Korriban fall during Bane's time? I know the Sith get wiped out on Rusam, but did they all go to Rusam? Seems weird not to leave anyone behind at the primary school. Well, that's kind of like, I think it's a standard filler response to that. Without a common enemy or without a purpose, they just turn on each other. It's kind of the same explanation as with the end of the Knights of the Republic 1. I don't think it's ever listed that the Jedi attacked the Academy on Korriban directly after the events at the Starforge, but it just kind of goes without saying that without proper leadership, like, everything turns to shit, kind of. And we saw that in Knights of the Republic 2. If there is no common enemy, no common goal, they just start barking at each other, which makes total sense, which, you know, And what else was I going to talk about? Yeah, with the Academy, I was a bit peeved. What came first, Bane's book or the Academy? Or Knights of the Old Republic? Because they said that the book was describing, this was really a tough thing to kind of swallow forcefully in my mind, is Dresde or Dresde settlement, as we saw in the game, is very close to the Valley of the Dark Lords. Like, you have Dresde, I'll call it Dresde because that's how Yuthura says it. Dresde is there, and then it's the Sith Academy, and then the Valley of the Dark Lords is just outside, literally to the point where they tell you, oh, just go to the Valley of the Dark Lords. But in this, Bane takes 1 day to get to it and several days to get back from it. And I wouldn't mind that, but they literally said Dresde settlement. So I'm like, I'm guessing it was probably moved, the settlement or something. But it was just kind of tough to swallow in my head because I'm like, the Valley of the Dark Lords is not that far. In no game, the Valley of the Dark Lords is right there, you know. Craig mentioned the Jedi expedition to Korriban. Oh, that's interesting. That's why you find the dead Jedi in the Ludo-crushed Darkside tomb. Oh yeah, that's true. There is a notepad there, but I assume that was from before. Good point. I didn't get to Korriban. I discover lore when I get to the planets. Then I really snoop it on the detail. But yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for that tip. Even though I probably will not be mentioning that anywhere. But it's good to know just in case. But yeah, I discovered a ton of stuffs. Let me lower this. There we go. It's not too loud, right? It's good. What the hell else? I was gonna read something. Can you imagine I was gonna read something on the stream? I don't care too much about the strategy of this stuff. I just care about Bane. But I will say this. I think the book and the philosophy of the Sith and all that mess is a really good thing to, like, more or less, like, I like viewing at books, and the same way I look at Kreia and all this stuff is like, how does that apply in the real world, the perspectives, what are the writers trying to say? So I kind of enjoyed the little he was broken down, and when you're broken down you're not a threat, and then the Sith said keep your strength a secret until you're ready to act, and I was like, that's exactly the way it should be in the physical world, because, you know, there are other ways that people can kind of, especially with the online world or whatever, people can steal stuff from you, people can sabotage you, but it's like, get your all ducks in a row and then act, you know. It's interesting how the layout of the Valley of the Dark Lords changes. Yes, that's true. It does. Trust and believe. I wanted to go through. When I started playing the Old Republic, I went through the Valley of the Dark Lords and I was like, this is not correct. This is not. It's not accurate. On one of the videos I watched, got big thumbs up for me for showing how the Tomb of Mark Ragnos in Jedi Academy. Yeah, that. Well, yeah, but then we also have to take it with a grain of salt, and we have to understand that it is a gameplay perspective. The same way we have to take with the grain of salt that most characters in both Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 have the same faces, but we're just like, those are different people. It's okay. So the same thing with the tomb. What matters is that they are colossal, they are big, they have sarcophagi. Is that the plural of sarcophagus? Damn. I give up. YouTube won't let me say certain things. What did you want to say? This is why it helps to be able to speak. Well, you probably do. You speak multiple languages, but then again, I don't know if we speak the same languages. Where the hell is that part? Oh well. Twice he'd been set on packs of Tukata. I want to know, why didn't he eat the Tukata beasts, or are they not edible? That's what went through my head, because he was on Korriban and they kept ambushing him, and he'd driven them away with the Force, seizing the body of the alpha male and hurling it into the rest of the pack, injuring several of the beasts. And then he pulls one in and just shoves it on a barbecue, you know. Surely, could you fry meat with Force lightning? Would that work? Or you just get a chicken, lightning it, and if so, could you make a recipe book that says lightning the chicken for 10 seconds for well done? So these are the questions, okay? About Sith Academy being wiped out or not existing anymore. Is it maybe it's because you're using like terminology that says to kill stuff, so maybe YouTube gets scared. I know ChatGPT starts tripping when you start. I was like doing fantasy and stuff, asking questions. I was like, okay, so if someone was decapitated, what would? And it's like, like, why are you asking that? Like you're breaking terms of service. I'm like, so. Oh yeah, we have 2. I decided to put in 2 AI generated puzzles today, so that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, so what have y'all been up to in the Star Wars universe? I wrote up some stuff to talk about. Steam chat. And let me tell you something, I don't think I'm that bad at yapping, because the streams that I watch, people are always doing something, and as soon as there's no activity happening, there's not a whole lot to talk about. Stream. Where's my text file? I'm a bit pissed at that. Been reading Children of the Jedi by Barbara Hambly. Please specify which time, at which time point, what year does that take place in? I'm assuming it's Legends. I saw a lot of stuff on. Oh, this is good audio. I saw a lot of stuff on Twitter about upcoming content and stuff. I've heard that they confirmed that the Acolyte was retracted because it sucked. What else? Is the remake cancelled still? Or is it not confirmed that it's cancelled? Khan gives all students promotion to sit Acolyte. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, I remember. I'm at that point. Yeah, that he promoted them. I'm also losing track of what exactly he did when he was talking to that other guy, and they say that he just like calmed himself and meditated, and then the other guy agreed with him. So I was like, was he using the Force to manipulate, or was he? I don't know. I didn't quite clock what kind of person Khan is yet. So I'm looking forward to seeing more about that. 12 ABY. You know what? Everything has its time and place. I think there will be a day when I will be interested in the New Republic. I look forward, and I'm both gonna be very sad when I finish the Surik video, because the ending is a bit shit. Not the quality. It's just like it's not shit. It's melancholic. Let's say it's sad. It put things into perspective, but yeah, I guess I might have a slight professional deformation, as they say, because I'm so exposed to it all the time. Like I'm like really overthinking stuff about it, and it makes sense because I'm editing every day, so and especially during script writing. So yeah, it's really gonna be really sad when it's over, because it's gonna be like yeah, they all set up to basically save the Jedi lineage, right? So yeah, anyway, I still didn't find my notes. I was gonna talk about I did talk about the Bane book. What else was I gonna talk about? What do I have coming up? I have coming up Korriban after Onderon is done. I'm looking forward to. Let me see the timeline. Yeah, because I don't know if I'll make it in time. I think I'll make it in time until May, but I don't know if I'll make it in time for members to be able to access everything. Nor would I kind of want to, because I'm slightly paranoid that someone's gonna take everything and re-upload it. But that's probably not gonna happen. But I'm still a little paranoid, So there are 2 zombie Star Wars books that are decent: Death Troopers and Red Harvest. Huh. Like from the New Republic? Is that what you mean? Is that why you say decent? Or what does zombie Star Wars mean? Is it like, what do you mean by that? Okay, let me just skim through this. So January is gonna be Onderon done, hopefully by the 15th-ish. Then if I could magically whip up Korriban, that would be let's assume the best case scenario here. If I can magically whip up Korriban and M478, let's say until the 12th, that leaves Dantooine, Telos, and the Ravager. That's probably going to be mushed into one fragment because it's very quick. Cat, you better back up from the keyboard. I cannot wait to get to the parts after Knights of the Old Republic, because I feel I'm probably going to mush them, because I have no interest in exploring all the details. It's going to be very mushed. Like, the book is going to obviously continue from the point from Surik's perspective, where she comes in the book. And what do y'all think? I literally feel like just redoing the, like, and this isn't because of laziness. I just feel like copy pasting the audio and not maybe the visuals as well, but the story from Revan's novel, because it's the same, like it's dead same. Like maybe I could perfect it and narrate it a bit more better, and shorter maybe, but it's like the same when she meets Scourge and everything after the events of Knights of the Republic 2. I'm like, everything there is the same in the book until that final scene. That's when it starts being different. So I'm like, maybe I could just take those 30 minutes or 20 minutes and just, you know, but I'll think about it. Maybe just make it slightly different so that it's not exactly a replica, you know what I mean? Because there is no need for me to put anything different. And then the wrap-up's gonna be, I can't wait to make a final greeting at the end, you know. This really drops the ball on Korriban. If you take her with you when you find Lona Bosch, she says she felt her die. She felt her die after you landed on the planet. She should have said something. Now I'm contemplating why they put that in. Because the original plan was to get to M478, so in the original plan she's not meant to die there. But maybe they just included that to make it appear like it's planned, you know? Because she's not meant to die on M478. Emphasis on that wording. She's not meant to die on Korriban. Sorry, on Korriban. She's not meant to die on Korriban. I'm not going to spoil it for you, I guess, what happens exactly on Korriban if you haven't played the restored content mod, unless you know. If you know, then we can chat about that. But yeah, that's and the characters are not fleshed, is that the word, fleshed out as well as they could be, and I've discovered this through voice lines, because Visas is not given a lot of opportunity for redemption, literally only once the DXUN part is done, the Tomb Expedition. That's the only time that she actually says that she learned something about something. That's what I tried. I don't know if you, Zach, have been watching the fragments, but I'm trying to literally, viewers may not pick this up, but I'm trying to implement it, that she is behaving in a way that is dark-sided, but not full dark side. Like, she is using her dark abilities, but she is using them in a way that's like, okay, I should probably adapt. I should probably be protective of the people that I'm with, because that is what Surik is trying to teach her because of their discussion about weakness, you know. But there is not a lot of opportunity for that. That's why I'm kind of manufacturing these opportunities. There's very little about the Handmaiden. I only found a note when you talk to her after DXUN. There is I think I shared this on Discord, in the parentheses before the message it says she discovered she's force sensitive on DXUN. And then she says, I've learned something about myself. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do something there. I'm gonna take advantage of that. I'm a butcher the shit out of dialogue lines, and I've been digging and I've been puzzling pieces together, and it looks very good. It's not too long, but it kind of shows off what the character's growth is meant to be. Mira's a fucking badass, let me tell you that right away. And I'll see what I'll do with her later, but thus far, she is really good at evasion, at demolitions, at stealth. I'm really happy the way that she's being portrayed thus far, and especially in this latest part. Like, it's not verbal communication, it's kind of the angles of the battle, it's kind of the small, you know, I really like the character development. So I think I've done a good job there, that I've kind of, I hope that I've breathed life into them that they hoped to breathe into them in the original game's creation, you know. I haven't played restored content, but I don't mind spoilers myself. Okay, so basically, just for Korriban, what you do on Korriban is you discover a trail there that says that she and her apprentice, mind you, have run off, have found the presence of M478, and that's where they've headed off. So you arrive to Korriban to find that trail, basically. And, you know, a lot of people criticize Korriban for not having a purpose, but I think I've now discovered Korriban has multiple purposes. First of all, it has you visiting your past, A. B, it's the nostalgia. Then this Sion's identity is revealed more, because Kreia names him And that makes sense that if Kreia says Lord Scion or whatever, he can't be killed here. You're like, wait a fucking minute, why the hell do you know so much about him? You know what I mean? And that's where I would put Surik asking questions like, wait a second, like, so you know more about him? You know what I mean? That, and then obviously the redirection from Lona Vosh to M478, and then you discover the fuel source, blah, blah, blah. So what is that weird Sith in the Old Republic? She is in a white universe. I'm not reading like I'm illiterate. I'm just mindful. I don't like reading comments too fast because sometimes I read stuff that's inappropriate. What's that weird Sith? She's in white universe and asks you riddles. Oh, that's it's not a Sith. It's a Rakata on the Ebon Hawk, Knights of the Old Republic 1. You discover a puzzle, and that there's something about a grave. Those who make me do not need me. Those who need me don't make me. Something like that. This really says some off the wall stuff through the gameplay. Like she says, you can cleanse the ice canteen. No, that makes sense. That makes sense if you just recruited her, because she is dark. What it doesn't make sense is that she says that after you spent like 3 planets with her and did 38 light side things. So that's where they kind of flopped, because they hard locked in the choices. So she just says dark side. So Mira's a badass. Mira is a badass, especially when you break her out of her shell and come to learn she's really a scared little girl. She's been on a tough base and a soft heart. I don't think she is scared. I will say a strong, scared little girl. That's how I would phrase it. Yeah, that's how I would phrase it. Like she is afraid, but she's not powerless. And it's really interesting how they've all tapped into the Force in their own ways. When you think about it, every single one of them. That's why it makes sense that their training would accelerate, because they have been relying on the Force, even though they are not aware that they have been. So the greater good. I'm guessing that's a correction from somewhere. Oh no, tough girl front, but she's really badass with all that she overcomes. Yes, great, we're on the same page. Zerkata Yavis has said that with me, and she was full light side. Yeah, it's just hard coded. And let me tell you this as well. This was on my notes that I put in somewhere, but I forget. Why is my microphone turning red? Like, I hope it's not too loud. I'd rather be too loud than too quiet. No. Onderon is definitely the last. Not the last planet, but it's the last one with the 3 masters, because the way they wrote the lines, for instance, Zez Kael's on Nar Shaddaa, the way he speaks makes it very clear that he's the first. He's like, wait, like, we've scattered, we don't know, blah blah blah. I shall go to Dantooine because the Jedi said that they will meet there. Great. Then you meet Vrook, and he's already on Dantooine. I don't really remember details about him, so screw that. But with Kavar, he says, I shall join the others on Dantooine. So that line in itself implies that you already recruited a few Jedi Masters. And let me tell you, all of them spoil it a little bit. So I'm having to cut out a bit of their dialogue. They fully spoiled the shit. Like, full on. We felt an emptiness in you. I'm like, no, dude, you're not supposed to tell her that here. You're supposed to tell her that when you meet the council again. Like, don't tell her that. Like, every single one of them except for Vrook said it. Well, 2 of them. So both Zez-Kael and Kavar said, like, when we looked at you, we saw a wound in the Force, and we saw the death of the Force. I was like, we don't talk about that. Like, that's for later, you know. Greater good is a meme about being awful, doing awful things for the greater good. I mean, I understand the concept, but I didn't see the meme. But we know she does, which is a good thing. Wait, let me read that above. Underneath Mirror Shell, she's very vulnerable, and she sort of puts on a tough front. But she's a boss. She's a boss. Look at this mug. Wait, I'm yellow today. See that? There's glass between it. But we know she does, which is a good thing. She just puts on a hard shell, but she's a softie through it all. But a boss self, and her dialogue is crack. Her dialogue's a bit crack, because she's talking to you about Malachor. And she's like, yeah, you know, I had a lot of family that died there. Oh, it was so sad. And you're like, yeah, that must be tough. And then out of nowhere, yeah, what will you know about that? I was like, why are you trying to fight? You know, and then you tell her, okay, sorry. And then she goes, get away from me. Like, next time you come at me, I'm gonna shoot you in the back of your skull or something. I was like, okay. And then you click again to talk to her, and she's like, don't worry about it. I'm like, what in the bipolar PMS is this? Like, this is the weirdest dialogue set I've ever seen. So I rest assured I will not be including that because it makes no sense. And I can't even make a decent plot with the one with that makes sense. Like when he gets pissed at you, it's like, okay, he needs some time to cool down. But with Mira, it's just like, girl, why are you like, we were chilling. You were talking about your dead family for like 15 minutes, and then suddenly she goes F off. Okay, I have this on my lap, and it's warming me up, so it's getting high here. Okay, so I don't know if we'll be doing the quiz. If y'all want to talk about something, if you want to chat, let me know. And this makes, by the way, this is totally normal. Like we did this last year. I think the beginning of the year throws some people off. So that's well, that doesn't throw them off. They probably have some better things to do, you know, than to chill on stream. So, but we have Katina here. It's a good scarf. Yes, I said you were a scarf. Oh, now you don't want to be a scarf anymore? Okay. Anyway. Yeah, it's chill. I'm down for a quiz. Yeah, but there's only 2 of you. Like that's gonna be a short-lived quiz, don't you think? Okay. Cat. Okay, here's a quiz. How many minutes can I hold the cat like this? The bazooka. Yeah, although maybe I have the wrong side turned around, so that's good. My arms are hurting. Thank you, goodbye. There can be only one wrong franchise. Oh, I actually put I put a question regarding the franchise, so well, you're pretty late because the timer is done, and you missed all the good parts. We talked about the Bane book, so you know. I'm game for quiz or chatting or whatever. 4 hours late. Well, I mean, I have 4 people, I guess. So there's, oh yeah, AO Faith, I stopped talking, so I thought that he probably said this is so boring. I'm gonna peace out. Okay, I could do a quiz with the 4 of y'all if you want, cause I don't mind like the questions and stuff. I don't mind using them because it takes me like maybe 12 hours to make new ones. No, it doesn't. 12 hours. It takes me like 12. I'm out at the moment. Oh no, the social world got him. Shit. Well, wait. What did you say? Same here? What does that mean? You want to play as well, or you want to do anything? But I guess if you want to do anything, that means that you want to play it as well. Oh. Why is your comments showing up here, but it's not showing up on my OBS? So that's annoying. Wait, let me just read that. Okay, now, okay. If everyone's playing, sure, I'll do it too, unless y'all got more philosophical topics and shit. No, not really. I got some audio. I got some lessons. I got some force powers. Trip to Walmart, and yeah, I'm down for the quiz. Trip to Walmart. I wonder what kind of experience that is. I've only read about it and saw it on YouTube. What is it like to go to Walmart? Are there people with guns? You know, will the Walmart cave in on you? Do they really sell medicine in a supermarket? Because that's just crazy where I'm from. But hey, I would love to experience that. That'd be very interesting. And a lot of water bottles. That's right here. What color would be an albino Sith? Would an albino Sith be? Probably gray, yellow. It's like going to the bingo. Maybe. It even has a pharmacy. Oh, but that's good if it has a pharmacy. But if, I mean, like, can you literally get it off a shelf? Like bread, milk, medicine, you know? Okay, so I guess we can do a quiz if you want to. Why not? And I guess it will be faster than usual, right? So I don't know what time frame is left in case y'all, because it is the beginning of the year. If y'all have stuff to do, we can just do like half of it or the whole thing. You know, you can get non-prescription medicine. Yes. Yeah, that's weird. We have pharmacies. Like, we don't have medicine in supermarkets. It's kind of fascinating. On one end, I never want to go to America, but on the other end, I want to experience and see what it's about. How many guns do you see on a daily? That's now I'm talking to the actual people that live in it. You know what I mean? How many guns you see daily? You can get pretty much anything at Walmart. Damn. Now I get why it's popular. I've never been to a Walmart, by the way. Don't go right now. And yes, Walmart is literally like a supermarket. Do they sell hookers? Hookers? Well, we have mega markets, and then we have hypermarkets. So that's like a scale or something. I don't know. In the last 2 months, I had like 3 supermarket thingies open near me. So you don't really see that many guns in the daily in the U.S. unless you work in that line of work or shoot as a hobby. I never shot a gun, and I hope. Do y'all own guns? Oh my god, that's a good question. Would this stream might get flagged? I hope it doesn't get flagged for recommending guns and stuff. That and looks like it should be glowing as well. I live more up north, so less guns, but still see it every so often. Oh, hey, Daniel, I didn't even read your name. I just read the comment, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's probably just Americans talk about guns. How interesting. Huh. Depends on which line you visit. Which state? Huh. We had a gun in the UK before the ban. We had a gun, so all of you had just one gun. Love it. Yeah, do any of you or your family own guns, or are they registered or obtained legally? I don't, neither does my family. So you can own them legally, but it's a process. It also depends on neighborhoods, since inner cities are like Nar Shaddaa. Now I understand. Most of the Midwest is like Dantooine. Beautifully said. That was very well explained. Thank you so much. That should be a quiz question. Find a correlation between two cities, and then it's Nar Shaddaa. And I don't know. I feel New York is more like Nar Shaddaa, but then what do I know? You know. By the way, Daniel, if you want to play a quiz, I should check the history and see if you have played. Then I can be like, you have to play. No, but if you want to play, let me know. I'm gonna switch to the quiz layout. Star Wars is USA confirmed. New York is sort of like terrorist. Terrorist? Which layer of terrorist? My dad's friend has a few guns, but it's a huge process where I live. That's good. That makes total sense, and I think that's the way it should be. It makes total sense. The same way for a driver's license. Like, you should go through rigorous testing. Can't be a crackhead, you know. I saw, it's not. Oh my god, I get terrified. Like in college, I saw a girl that couldn't. She did not know how to exit a parking in reverse. Like standard parking, 2 lines of cars, plenty of space in between, and she just couldn't because she doesn't spin the wheel fully. It was just like a very slow angle, and she just couldn't get it right. And I'm like, dude, you can't exit a parking. How the hell did you get here? But then I realized she probably got there at 6 a.m. as the rest of us when the parking's empty. And I'm like, you should not have a license. Sorry, let alone with guns. Like when people are like, no man. Okay, let me switch to the quiz hangout. If the stream crashes, it's your fault. It didn't crash. Good job. Fabulous. My screen is blinking. Let me. Where is it? Wait, can you see anyone? I don't think you can see it. You see that? Wait, there's nothing. See this blinking? I need to get a new monitor, but I don't want to waste money on it because this one still works. But it's okay. You don't have to see it. I have to see it, and I'm willing to tolerate it. It's winking at me. It's a big ass wink. That's a big ass wink. Okay. Okay. Who do I have for players? Current players. If you want to play the quiz, kind of let me know. I don't know even how many viewers we have. Whatever. If you want to play, let me know. You don't need to be stressed about anything. If you don't know how to play, if you're lost and confused, it's fine. I can remove you at any time. I can, so it's chill. Fashion Blank 1, I have Drew on the 3rd, Zachary's 4th. Let's reinstate. Oh, I didn't reset the powers, dude. What the hell? Who am I missing? Ayo Faith is there, but he's on position number 5. Position number 4. Oh my god, did I give Daniel? Oh my god, I don't think I made Daniel a tag. Ayo Faith! I didn't make him a tag. But that's just unacceptable. That's unacceptable, I feel. Okay, let me dig through my little thingies. Daniel, did you play before? I feel like you've played before. I feel like you played before. Yo, what's a tag? A name tag. I haven't been on in a while, so it makes sense. Wait a second. Who are you? Wait, no. Let me cast. Where's my display caster? Display capture. This shit ain't even working. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let me make him a tag right quick, because I can. And if you leave, you're a fake fan anyway. Okay, so what tag should we make for him? Okay, so this is my ignore. This is Photoshop. This is Photoshop. Just ignore it. Who's am I gonna use? What color do you want? Daniel, he's brown. His thing is brown. D. Let me put in. I'll put in. One of these are like brown, you know. What is it based off of? What is based off of what? The tag, whatever. It looks cute. Look at that L. That L looks stunning. Okay, let me go into the. I need to come up with it with an icon or something. Do I have any other icon? No, these are all shit. I steal these from. I'm not gonna tell you where I steal them from. Hey, you know what? Sky hasn't played. I'll just take her scroll. Oh, words. Let's go green. That's not you. Don't get to pick. He gets to pick because it's his name. My tag is green because I smoke it. We know. I'll give Daniel this thing. This little scroll because it's brown. And I don't think Sky's probably going to play. I made that for her once, but... Oh, you were gone, Zach? Damn. Okay, Daniel. We're going to give him some nice color. Wait, hold on. This won't take 2 minutes. Okay, what color are we gonna blue. Brown is such a whatever. I grabbed a snack. What are you snacking on? I'm like, dude, how about this? Who likes this shade of orange? Seriously, why? They should just delete it from all systems. Okay, I'll give you yellow. Orange. No, see, if he wrote orange, then I would accept that. I'm not accepting that. Okay, now watch the ingenious way in which I edit these things. Brown is just what I got. Never figure out how to change my name or photo. Well, okay, since you still didn't tell me a color, you're getting yellow. You know, because I've learned that extracting information from viewers is a hassle. You know, because people don't wanna respond too fast. You know, I like yellow. Great. Okay, great. Let's export as PNG. Now I'm like a little. With elements. What's his name? Daniel. How do you pronounce your? I hate pronouncing names that I don't know, because I feel like I'm offending someone. They're gonna cancel me. I think that's it. And then I just undo this. Great. Actually, I'm not even gonna save. Fabulous. Now I'll just upload that right quick, and then we're off. Okay. Okay. Let me ignore the visual issues on the screen. Upload image. Upload image incel. Where is it? Incel? Huh. Quiz elements. Where is this? There it is. Hey Daniel. There we go. Uploading. Boom. Wait, not yet. It's not gonna boom yet. Just give it a second. I have to enter your name. Daniel. There we go. How's that? Is that good? Fabulous. Val like Valorant and Des in Desmond. Valdez. Oh, okay. Great. That is actually how I would think that it is pronounced, but okay. So, let me fix this back up. Fixed. I still have one position open. That's interesting. I mean, I could go in. Should I go in? Yeah, this is the formula that determines your name. Should I go in as well? That's interesting. Oh no, Spud's not playing. No, Spud's not playing. Why is he in it? You're gonna delete that. Yeah, I'll put myself in. Why not? Better checking than making a fool of yourself. No, but then is it better? Because it's more interesting when you make a fool of yourself. You know, let me read it in a stupid way. Denial of all these. There we go. Okay. And that's it. We're ready to go with the quiz. Let me pop a test question. Where is the test question? Test question is that. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Fabulous. Too late. Wow. You know what? You're too late with that comment, because if you wrote that an hour ago, that'd be funny. A storm. Okay. Firing storm. No damage taken because you storm missed. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking of progressively having a system upgrade your powers as you use them. So if you use storm 3 times, it becomes chain lightning, which is somehow better. And then if you use it like 5 times or whatever, then it becomes targeted, so you fire all your points at one person. Then wouldn't that be like disgustingly repulsive if you could do that? Okay, I think I imported the questions, and I think we're good. I think we can. Let me find my silence. That'd be so OP. Well, but then there are light side boosts as well. You know, you could play if you max out light side powers, then your heals fully heal you. That would be another thing. So it would be a good counter, or heal 80% of all damage received. But anyway, let me take some stuff in, and then we can begin. I love this audio, it's so good. Okay, first question for today's quiz is as follows. Who is already dead, and it is only a matter of time? No, it is only a matter of how many he kills before he falls. Lord of pain, Lord of betrayal, Lord of hunger. I really like this intro. Every time I play, I feel like I'm starting up a badass game. You're right, it's such a good audio. It's from Heroes of the Storm, which I miss very dearly. It's a game that still exists and is still being played, you know. But it's beautiful. Dwayne said 2. Fashion said 3. Daniel said 3. Hey, Faith, what did you say? Wait, I don't have you. Oh, you said 3, and I am gonna supply answers. What's the question? I'll give it random. I'll give mine at random because I have no memory of what the answer is. Oh, the screen is a little bitch. Supplying answer. The correct answer to this question is Lord of Hunger. Yes, that's the correct answer. I'm happy I randomly. Yeah. Anyway, 3 and 4. I don't agree with 3. Oh yeah, 3 and 4 because. Got it. Let me just set up the music right quick. There we go. All good, great, lovely. Munch, munch, crunch, crunch. We're gonna try on 2. Did I put powers in place? I did. Okay, question for round 2. Effect? No effect. Question round 2 is audio test. Love it. Let's go. Which class of force powers is excluded from the following audio? Light side, neutral, or dark side? That was a cute question, I feel, you know. Two, 3, 1. Oh, I like that mix of answers. That's good. 2, 3. I need to be faster with entering these, I feel, you know. 2A of Faith said 3, and I'll say what the majority is saying, which is either 3 or 2. That was tough, right? It was good. The correct answer to this question was dark side powers. Those were light side and neutral powers. No dark side power was used. That concludes this Why is that spellcasting stage tilted to the side? That pisses me off so much. There we go. What happens with these little details? And now we have a red bar here. I can't win. Moving on to round 3. Any effect? Damn. Secrets. Okay, unlock whatever, blah, blah, blah. Moving on to... I didn't hear lightning or storm, so I had to guess. Good job. Question for round 3 as follows. True or false? The third level of force powers in Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 always contain the word master in their name. For example, master speed. You know, master heal. There's another word that starts with master, but we're not going to say that. Okay. Zachary 2. Maybe I should tie myself to the person that answers first. Then I'll duplicate their answer or something. Ayo, Faye! 1, 2, 2. Great. Flying answers. Correct answer to this question. Correct question to this answer is false. One example. Stasis field. That's the third level power that does not have a word master in it. I could think probably of another one, but I can't be bothered. Moving on to next round. Round 4. Question for round 4 as for global rush time. Master stasis field. No. Second is stasis. Third is stasis field. Yeah, and 4 storm as well. Oh, thank you, Zachary, for that save. Just in case. Question for round 4 as follows. In KOTOR 2, whose tomb is visited by Surik's crew on the first visit to DXUN? Darth Scions, Freedom Nads, Naga Shadows, or none? When was the next power unlocking? Around 7 or so, I think. Zachary 4. Ayo 2. Daniel said 3. Dwayne said 0. The closest to 0 is 1, so I'll give you 1. Fashion Blink said 4. And I am going to say what no one else said. I was kidding, I gave you 4 because I'm guessing what you mean is by 0 is that none of them were visited. Correct answer to this question is indeed none of them were visited. Because first visit to DXUN, no tomb is visited. Yeah, no tomb is visited. On the second visit to DXUN, that's when the tombs are visited. Moving on to round 5. Sorry, mind fart. That's okay. I know how to read farts. Ooh, category choice. Oh god, 3 choices. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? I'll pick one because it's a tie. I'll pick a category question because it's a tie between 3. I ain't rolling a damn dice for y'all to decide. Question category of my choice is KOTOR 1 lore. Question is... What the hell? Okay, let's try this one. True or false? Ajuntapal lived to be older than 100 years. Copy. Actually, I'll probably stick with this one. Okay, so true. That's like I said, did you say that twice, Fashion? I don't know why I wrote that. Okay, so flying. Actually, I'll copy that. Flying answers. Correct answer to the 5th question is Is it true? Yes, it's true. And Dwayne is triggering. What's it called?
No power in this world can stop me. Fall beneath my blade.
Enjoy your 19 points. Good job. Something unlocking this round? Round 5. No, nothing unlocking. Any secrets harming next round? Ooh, next round if Fashion Blank answers correctly, he's gonna get a secret. And that concludes this round. We had Force Body, but I forgot to tell you. Oh well, moving on to round 6. Let me not forget to say it this time. What do we have this time? Secrets unlocking. Fabulous. Let's observe.
And now we wait.
Question for round 6 in Swedish, right? That's what I learned. Oh, we have an AI puzzle. I made an AI puzzle. Let's see. This is an experimental question. Solve the puzzle. Not born of light, but forged in its fall, to existence clung despite death's call. One of 3, yet never their heir. My strength is my torment, a burden to bear. So, solve the puzzle. Who is it? What is it? I think he'll be able to do it. It's relatively not hard for me, at least. But I'm curious to see how you'll respond to this. Okay, got an answer. That's good. I like that. I like that. Sharon. I was gonna push Sharon. Come on, Fashion Blank, think a bit. Don't break. You have a streak. The guy who doesn't die in KOTOR. I'll accept. Supplying answers. Correct answer to this is I'll accept as well because you said it very quickly. Do I have your answer there? I will not accept anyone else's. Darth Scion. Yes. There we go. Excellent. Anything unlocking this round? Nothing. No, it's Darth Scion. It's Darth Scion. The next one is, I don't know what round. I think 16 or so. But that one might make you think a little bit easier, more easily. But it's good to know that these are stumper. Maybe if I put in the upper choices, that could be interesting. But yeah, it is Scion. I thought it was the correct answer. Moving on to round 7. Question for round 7 at.
I will remind the world of true power. Freeze!
Beautiful. Take a rest. Question for round 7 as follows. Only Dwayne can answer. Complete Kraya's quote. I am too old for. Friends. I am too old for friends, and when the years fall upon you, you shall dispense with such words as well. Spellcasting stage. Drain life unlocks, so you may cast Drain if you wish. If you don't want to, I'll ignore the text. I didn't wipe it from last time. Boom, wiped. You can cast a Drain. If you won't cast a Drain, just let me know. But what a stump, right? It is, because I recently stumbled into that. It's such short, and there's nothing else, no other word that fits that better that she has said. So yeah, Dwayne, if you have a Drain, feel free to cast it. If not, then after 18 seconds, I'm gonna continue. Drain Fashion 21. Beautiful, lovely. I'm gonna wait for this timeout, and then I'll play the animation because I want to just see how it loads. Because I'm testing something. Oh, that was nice. Very pleased with that. Very pleased with that. Casting Drain. There we go. Good job, screen, for not lagging. Moving on to... It is still blinking, but the stream's not lagging. Moving on to round 8. What do we have this time? Healing Rain. Okay, okay.
Ride the surging tide!
Question for round 8 as follows. Which skills Gray is speaking of in this lesson?
Know this. All situations contain within them the potential for violence. To know how to hold that violence in check, to restrain it, and use it to hold the situation to your advantage is the way of any wielder of the Force.
Security, treat injury, demolitions, or persuade. Which skill is Great talking about? There'll be one more of these. It is a shame that I can't utilize all of these. I have chosen one skill that is the weakest for Surik because I can't choose all of them. That would make the video very long. But we shall see. We shall see. Indeed. Zachary 4. Fashion Blank 4. Dwayne Foe. AFA Foe. Huh. Did I write in everyone? I think I did. 3 4s, 4 4s, and a 2. I'll copy as well because supplying answers. The correct answer to this question is...
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
Correct answer to this question is demolitions. It is not persuade. It sure does sound like it, doesn't it? Spellcasting stage. Nobody got it, no, but you got extra force powers. But hey, that's good. Y'all are getting up there with the force. That's good. You will have powers to cast. By the way, the dark side entity and light side entities unlocked, but I'm choosing to let them do nothing until some sort of action is done. Originally, I thought it was 1. What was the first option? The first option was, I didn't even see. Yeah. It does sound. The next one may be easier, I believe. Heal fashion, you say. Oh, that's quite selfless indeed. 21. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 21. Will it work? Thank you so much. Great. Healing in pro. I didn't unlock healing. I need to come up with a better visual, but it's good. I'm sacrificing quiz time for editing time. Unlocking healing. It's more of a shield visual, isn't it? Supplying heal. I'm going to reject that because you can't heal Dwayne. He has no wounds. Heal initiated will take place next round. Moving on to next round. If that secret state, it's not okay. Heal activated. You said drain Dwayne. That's fine. I can retroactively apply it. Boom. Applied. No, 12 is drain. There we go. There you go. What do we have now? Healing trance unlocks. Well, you know what? It unlocked last round. If anyone's asking, it unlocked last round. So, oh well. Tough shit. I make the rules. Question for round 9 as follows. Which level of fear... Which level of the fear force power has a violet appearance? Fear, horror, or insanity? Round 10 is going to be a question for the category choice. What do we have? 232. 233. Okay, exactly. Dwayne, where you at? It's very easy to find you on the list because you are green. Daniel 3. I'm gonna say, where am I on the scoreboard? Very low, lovely. Honestly, I'm a placeholder. I don't think I'll even try to be very much interfering with it. I'll just be a placeholder. Supplying answers. Correct answer to this question is insanity. Secret preparing for me.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
Beautiful. I hate how it's not aligned. It makes me sick, but it's okay. Y'all don't mind because y'all are probably sane people who don't mind such things. Let me maybe resize it again. Yeah. Oh well. It's fine. We'll live with it. You'll forgive. You'll forgive, right? Yes. What the hell else do I have to do? Spellcasting stage? Yeah, spellcasting stage. What do y'all have available? What do y'all got for sale? Is shield unlocking? Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, shield is unlocking. Yes, it unlocked. Why have y'all not used the shield? I guess y'all were not very enthused by it. Okay, when this ticks down, I'm moving on next round. One secret active. What is it? Shield time. Okay. If you choose to cast a shield with an active secret armed, that's totally fine. It says, I want to use shield. Very well. Let's see these self shields. 1, AO said he wants shield, that's 5. Ally shields, 2-4. 2-4, okay. Excellent. Supplying shields. First your own. And allies. 2 alliance. 2 alignment changes. We have 2 lightsiders as well. This one and this one. They're light. Get their ass. Wrong button. Okay, I think that concludes that. No one's draining anyone. I think I might put in the dark entity to work next round. If no one drains, then it's gonna drain. Right? Let's cook this bitch up. Or it's gonna cast storms. It's not gonna drain. It's just gonna cast storms. As soon as storms unlock, if no one drains, I'm gonna have it at the very least cast some storms. That way we can cook it up a little bit. Moving on to round 10. Oh, category choice. Here you go. Fashion blank, pick a category. So misaligned. Like I kind of need to. Can I maybe move this? Oh, look at that. I fixed it. Wow. 1, general knowledge. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's hide this first. Question, general knowledge. No music this week, huh? I actually made some new questions, but we'll see. Question for round 10 as follows. 1914 is a year most notable for which event in human history? World War I, World War II, or the Cold War? There you go, that wasn't too tough, was it? Supplying answers, and it's good we're gonna get some secrets in play, perhaps. The Great War, or the war to end all wars. But why do they call it great? That's what I saw on Kunkoner. Why do they call it great? What is so great about it? And also, what did she say? She said, why did they call it World War I? They like plan on it to become a franchise? That's a bit silly. Correct answer is indeed what y'all said. I never heard of this. If it ain't in Star Wars, I actually can't say if it's not in the Star Wars universe, and I haven't heard of it because I'm not exactly very knowledgeable about Star Wars stuff to know everything. I wonder if there are people that know everything about Star Wars. Star Wars is huge. That's it. Spellcasting stage. We're not gonna do Lotus Traps. Oh, could we? We could maybe do Lotus Traps. Huh. While y'all contemplate that, declare your spellcasts, I'm gonna examine some stuff and see. Well, not as if y'all know what these numbers mean anyway. Is that armed the Lotus Trap? You know what? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's test it. What round is this? What's the fucking round? Round 10? Okay, if I tick this to 10, explode this round. Right. Oh, okay. Got it. So if I tick these, that's when it's gonna blow off. Okay, well, we're not gonna do them now. I feel like y'all are gonna complain or something. Okay, spellcasting. What do y'all say? That's ironic. It's great as in its magnitude, not how good it was. I think you're just missing the silver lining. You know what I mean? It's no, anyway, the kingdoms probably thought it was a great conflict from the fact. Shield knocks 26. Thank you. Supplying. I feel like, are you testing the waters if there's like a spell steal? Supplying shield. Next round storm is gonna unlock, so that's when this dark side thing is gonna start bombing y'all. Moving on, round 11. Round 11 storm unlocks. We'll get to that in a second. Question for round 11 as follows: which of the following powers is present in Knights of the Old Republic 2? Force Leech, Chain Lightning, Force Sleep, or Force Confusion? To clarify, this power has to be present in the power selection screen. That's to make it easier for you. Yeah, the Passion Blanca's on the top, but then again, y'all are very close in points. So we know if Zachary gets to be the front runner, then we'll get to play some music. Did I put in 4 answers? No, I didn't put Dwayne's. Dwayne's is 3. And I just like saying that. It's very. I get a kick kind of saying that. Yep. Supplying answer to that. Supplying answers. Oh, my screen is buggy. There we go. Round 11. Oh. Huh. Correct answer to this question is Force Confusion. With 2 incorrect answers, I am triggering some stuff. I can feel their fear. Now I thrive. Sorry, I was at checkout. Terrible. I'm amazed that you're just chilling in a stream while in a. That's crazy. Good for you. Good multitask. Built differently. Damn. But yeah, Soul Siphon triggered. Yada yada yada. If you have questions, ask. Spellcasting stage. I got a secret preparing. Yes. Headphones are my friend. I bet those are the AirPods. I never owned an AirPod. Honey, you can't eat right now. You can't call right now. I can pet you. You can get some patents. I never owned the AirPods. I don't like them. I feel like they're gonna brain control me or something. But they're just expensive. Shields Act 23. Okay. Ally shield. Well, y'all already. Really? Yeah. Please stretch. Please just take your time. Okay. Stay there. It's her time to eat. That's why she's pissed. So you can't leave my keyboard alone. So vile. And I had to scratch my nose because I feel like a hair went into the air. What were the requests? Oh my god, the hair in my mouth. Wow. This is sabotage. No food tonight. You're getting no food. Let's see. Ally shields. Y'all said ally shields. Oh, look at that little icon. That's very cute. That's very cute. I'm gonna put that for members. That only members can. I'm gonna lock you out of using that icon. Shield Dwayne. What was that? That's 52. Okay. Did someone else request something? Shields Act 23. Got it. Great. Supplying ally shields. Ally shields being supplied. That's not what an ally shield looks like. Well, I guess it is a shield. Technically, it's a square. Okay, now she's hovering over my keyboard with her head. So if I just randomly just glitch everything. Oh yeah, storm unlocked. Have to use YouTube emoji. You don't have to. but it is more. It is inconvenient to use emoji. Moving on to round 12. The effects. Full rush, nice. Question for round 12 as follows. Oh, here's the AI generated thingy. Let's try this again. Solve the puzzle. Once a historian pure and intent, then a betrayer by justice bent. Who sought salvation but shattered the way? Who am I bound by the past I betray? I feel this one is a bit more, you know. But let's see. I'm just happy if I get any answers from it. I think it's sometimes like I had struggles with AI because it generated things that are too obvious, you know. So I can't tell you if it is or it isn't. I'm gonna put in whether you answered correctly or incorrectly, but we'll see about that. Who's at the cash register? It could be Crave, it sounds more like Aegis. Could be. I don't know what Daniel's saying, but yes, I know because he wrote it and I read it. Yes, that's correct. Correct answer is indeed. Ow, lovely.
Push it till the limit breaks.
I had to read it myself. I didn't hear what you say. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I will say I'm not exactly equipped for people being in supermarkets and watching the stream, but I will keep that in mind. I'll make a huge banner that takes up half the screen. And it's like, in case you are watching this outdoor, you know, it feels better. Spellcasting stage. All powers available. Dark side entity will cast Storm. Just letting you know right away if no one casts Storm. Yeah, that's fine. This was a soft quiz. This wasn't a soft quiz. Quiz. So the light side entity is chilling. We're just doing a soft one where. Okay, Storm. That's great. Now dark side entity will also cast Storm because it wants to support. I'm just kidding. It's not gonna cast a Storm. You know what? I'll cast a Storm. I like a good Storm. Oh. Okay, I entered it a bit too fast. Let me queue it up. I entered it directly into the cell where it's being cast. Ally shield. Well, no secrets are present, so I can just enter it right away. 21. Thank you for the indicator. The indicator helps me a lot. Heal myself and knocks very well. That is 5, and then you. Why are you protecting me? That's very interesting. It's not that interesting. Like it's you know it's something, but it's not that interesting. You know. Why am I? That has to be a condition. Like I have to have a condition. It has to be a condition. I want to be diagnosed with something so I can say that it is. 3 secrets army.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
Is being willing to work on one video for a year a sign of a condition? Because I'm detecting a pattern. Moving on to round 13. Question for round 13 as follows. Oh, no stasis is nice. Question for round 13 as follows. True or false? The drained force power in KOTOR 2 has no visual effect. True or false? Yes. That is true or false. I didn't fire storms. I did not fire storms. Once I collect your answers, I will time travel into the previous round and I will unleash the storms. Because this is unacceptable. I did not sign up for this. Everyone's saying 2. What is the question? The drain force power has no visual effect. Huh. Interesting.
I can feel their fear. Now I thrive.
No, it doesn't have visual effect. There's nothing. It's just there are no nothing. You just lose force, gain force. There's nothing. Anyway, let me time travel back. Actually, no, I'm not gonna time travel back. I'll just activate the storms. There were 2 storms scheduled, and the results of which are coming in now. 2 siphons, nice. So these are the results of everything. Shields are off, siphons triggered, storms triggered last round. All good, everything is fancy. Spellcasting stage. I like that. I like how I just plowed right through that one. You know, I feel like it's good. I feel like that's good. You know. Heal Daniel 24. I will insert that right away because no secret's triggered by heal. So I'll just activate that right away. There we go. But hey, those shields came in handy because they protected for 2 points, so that's good. Shield Daniel. Go shield Daniel and heal Daniel. Damn, Daniel getting it good today. Damn, Daniel. Oh god, that's an old meme. Damn, Daniel. That's old. Firing ally shield. Wait, actually, I'll fix that. 50, that's 54. I entered 24. I don't know why. And a storm. Very well. Can I afford it? Actually, that makes no sense. I'll just fire your storm. That way you don't get hit. You know what? You have a shield. I'll give because it's already consumed. Why not? Let's fire up. Let's cook up a storm, honeys. You're next, Dwayne. That sounds like a threat. What is that white bar over there? I want to eat the screen when I see stuff like that. This, it's okay. It's okay. When I'm done with Surik, I'm gonna spend a month decorating the street just to ease my nerves. I was sewing yesterday, so I guess that's a hobby, right? It wasn't good, but you know, it was something. This round concludes this round, right? Right? Please, commute. You know. Anyway, moving on to. Wait, what happened? What happened? Nope. Get back. I want to see what happened. 5 hits on Dwayne. Damn. Damn, -7. It's time to start draining. Well, you know what, Dwayne? If you heal yourself and drain others, your light side, get to healing. Get that heal out. Okay. Moving on to next round. Round 14. Okay, come on, Zach. You can do this. Get up. Why am I front runner? We need Zach to get to round 15 as a front runner so we can get a question. +3? What for? What for? What? Oh yeah, you got healed. Right, he got healed. Heal activated. Oh, okay. Here's a good one for round 14. Question as follows. It follows. In how many words is the betrayal of the handmaiden revealed to Atris? Have you ever played D&D? No. I watched a bunch of drag queens play it, so that was very fun because they were very into it. It was very interesting. And the makeup was fabulous, but I didn't. He would make a fun game master. I cannot even imagine that. I feel like I did see that. I did like that aspect. I like when people are very into that. Do we count the one Atris says to? No. Revealed to in the game, not to you, the fourth wall. Damn, Zach. Okay, I need an answer. And how many words is the betrayal of Atris, betrayal of handmaiden revealed to Atris? 8. Very well. And I'm putting in the values that you say, because this is determined by value, darling. Okay. Dwayne said 8. Fashion Link said 7. I'm not getting answers from Daniel and Ayo, so I'm gonna just fill them in automatically, right? Closest counts as right. $314,159. I will, sure, I'll accept that. If it's the closest that counts, then that's fine. I will, in that instance, accept Zachary's because his is the closest. I'm very curious to hear what the 2 words are, so please enlighten us and tell us what the 2 words are, because I don't think it's 2 words. I didn't say the word z yet. I don't think it's 2 words. I think it's 1 word. But what are you gonna say is the second word. So I've given it to Zachary because betrayal. Well, that's. I mean, it's one word. The first word travels to the intended destination. So, but I'll accept because it's the closest, I guess. Sure, because it is a cutscene. They had to. That's a gameplay thing. They had to cut so that they could load up the temple. You know what I mean? So, but it's you know, it's we're good. Good job. We're on track. Spellcasting stage. You missed what the word is. Betrayal. Yes, that's the word. So that's the scene when Kreia says betrayal, and then it travels. It's very difficult to gauge. You know what, Dwayne? It's very difficult to gauge what is tricky, what isn't. Because some questions I really thought I was like, that's gonna be tricky, and then everyone gets it. Like not even like copying, you just get it. I just put in digits of pi because I was confused. Oh, I see. Well, and how many? Oh yeah, okay, sure, I can understand that. Heal Dwayne and shield me. Okay, so maybe the phrasing needs to be better. Ooh, there's a lot of powers. I was gonna ask AI or something to filter out stuff based on keywords, so that I don't know where this music is from. Yes, it is Hacker Drift. Fashion Length Store. No shield, so I'll cast one as well. Because I'm a bitch. Actually, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'll cast one as well. I would have cast with Entity either way. Heal Dwayne and shield me. Okay, heal Dwayne. That is 52. Okay, now I need to compute everything you guys are saying. Okay, and shield me. You are 5. Okay. Heal self. Heal self. That's. How do I do that? 22, I think. Okay. Shield AO 25. Okay, 25. See any music questions? I could produce some. You know, I have a few that are in the store. Let's do heals. Healing active. Aided. No. No. That one. Beautiful. Beautiful. Firing off a self-heal shield. I don't appreciate my visuals being covered up. And we have 2 storms queued. Drain Dark. Dark? You want to drain someone? You want to drain the dark side entity? I'll let you think about that if that's what you're saying. Firing 2 storms now. Secret destroyed. Your secret was, I think it was Rush. I think. Dark side entity. Really? That's bold. Okay. He's really going in for the kill because it will turn on you. But let's see. Firing drain on the entity. Music take. I like the battle music of KOTOR 2 better, but I really love the ambience. Yeah, most music in KOTOR 2 is pretty aggressive. I shall draw its wrath. Let's see. We'll see. Well, you will. You will. Moving on to round 15. Heals take effect. Six health. Damn, that's a lot of health that you just healed up. Just like, okay, since I get to choose, right? The category choice. Hey Nox, why don't you pick a category? Wow, what beautiful visuals you have for the category. I noticed that. That's new. I haven't seen that before. As a matter of fact, why don't you play that again? I'll play it because you want to pick a category. I'll play again. Is this what schizophrenics are like? Okay, I'll pick a category. And I'm not gonna tell you what I'm picking because you probably already know. So, okay, here we go. Okay, here we go with the category. What could it be? Could it possibly be that he is pausing? Can you see what again? You mean right? It's cute. It's cute. Everything is everything. It's like the like all the mini. Yes, I can't wait. It's such a. I love doing these little scenes. It's so satisfying. It's like crack. Like when I get it right. Question 4, round 15, as follows. See, now I have to figure out what I press next. Yeah. Identify the audio inside the Sith base, the Ravager aboard the Starforge, or Leviathan. Let me just input that because I know this one. I feel like that looked like I was actually playing it. What are we doing? Dwayne said 4. Zach said 3. Then Ao said 3, and then to twist it all up, Fashion had to be different and say 3 as well. Dwayne said 3, my bad, I accidentally. That's different. I pressed F3. This one is F3 triggers that? That's interesting. What did Daniel say? Daniel said 4, and I, because I'm the front runner, I will not say anything because I don't want to be a front runner. You know what? That's a good idea. I should drain the entity, but then if I drain the entity, I gain health. Supplying answer. The correct answer to this question is aboard the Starforge. Aboard the Starforge.
Push it till the limit breaks.
How did you know that? Did you play the game before, Zachary? Let me know in the comments below. Remember on YouTube when the description was in the sidebar? It's random thought. Anyway, spellcasting stage. Oh, you want to hear more music? Here's more music for you.
There is no end to my power.
Spellcasting stage. Drain life is doubled, so get to sucking. Oh, drain knocks. We gotta knock him down a bit. I feel like this music goes with this picture. I think this is my face when you drain me. Maybe I should put his face instead of Nihilus's. I should pretend to play this one on piano as well. Is that piano? I don't think that's a piano. Harp? Hey, what did I do? Why is the entity targeting me? Why is it targeting me? What did I do? Oh! Maybe I hit it with storms. I wasn't even thinking about that. Okay. Okay, let's go. Heal Faith 21. Faith 21? I think you mean Fashion. If you want to heal Faith, that's 25. Anyway, if you need more force, answer incorrectly on purpose, and then you'll get more force. Shield Dwayne and myself. Okay, self shield is 5. And then you want to shield whomst? Dwayne, yeah. That's 52. Right. Great, what else do I have? Shield Daniel 24, okay. It's a bit tough to get, like, to track it quickly. I'm almost like waiting for my brain to catch up. Drain AO, then shield. Yeah, these double ones, it's totally fine that you cast them, but it's like, it's a bit tough. It's a bit tough for me because I have to like do 2, and then I forget what the comment was. Drain AO, what is that? 35. Okay, 35. Ooh, a drain's happening. Then shield. Okay. Self shield. 3. Okay. 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 We're pressing on. Pressing on. And a storm. Damn, he went. I'm doing everything. As you should. 3 powers he's using in a round. Wow. Not shield. My bad. You don't want to shield. Okay. Undo shield. Heal faith 25. I already booked that. Yeah. I think I'm out of force after this. Well, you have 6 for, yeah, you probably will be, but as I said, if you answer incorrectly, and you have force body on round 19, so you can really judge up some more power, so don't worry about it. Okay, let's do heals. Healing activated. Self shield. Psych, I'm just kidding. Ally shield. Drain life. Okay. 35. Any secrets on him? Nope. Look. 35? Okay. He does have a shield though. But as you will. And a storm. Maybe the storm breaks the shield. Firing storm. Literally hit everyone except for him. Beautiful. I said drain Nox. When did that happen? I'll institute that. When did that happen? I think it did happen, didn't it? Yeah, and there's another drain as well from the entity. Yeah, you're draining Nox, and the entity is... The entity changed its mind now. Why did it change its mind? That's okay, I'll respect its mind. It wants to drain... You know what? No, it's not. I'm not. No. Healed Wayne, when did you ask that? Who asked? I don't see a request to heal Wayne. I instituted a heal from him to Faith. Yeah, but I don't see a request for at him. I don't think anyone requested it. If they did, let me know and I'll do it in reverse. But let's move on to the next round. 16 in it. Question for round 16. What's effect? No effect. God bless. Question for round 16 as follows. As they ventured into the ancient ruins on Dantooine and unsealed the chamber containing the star map, who stepped towards it first? Revan or Malak? Daniel is asking if he can implement a heal. You can. Would you like to? I'll implement it in reverse, and then if you don't want it to be cast, let me know and I'll do it. So last round you have healed Dwayne. Congrats. There we go. Your heal is now in place, and I will play the effect once the question is answered. If you wish me to not heal him, let me know and I'll do it. See how I reversed that? Reverse engineer. You gotta reverse engineer that bitch. Okay. 2 1 1 1. Okay, Dwayne said 2 1 1 1. 1 2 1 1. Okay. So I need Fashion Blank's answer. I'm guessing he's gonna say. What is he gonna say? 2, he said. Fabulous. Supplying answers. Correct answer to this question is Revan. Damn, I'm stuck in this game. Great. Before we go into the spellcasting stage, I want to trigger the heals real quick from last round. They will be marked on your little screens. There we go. Spellcasting stage. No, the reason why I know this answer very specifically is because when I was doing the final scene on the Starforge, I remember writing that in like there was we could see it in the scene. Revan stepped forward and Malik followed, which means that Malik could have chosen to step back. That was the moment when he had to choose. You either step forward after him and start on this path, or you step back and you say, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna go off the path of the Jedi, whatever. So that was the moment. But I remember that distinctively being a thing. Like, that was the second when he could have chosen. No one was pushing him, and Revan was like going on his own, you know. So, which I thought was one of those moments that are really like not as noticed, you know. Heal Daniel 24. Okay. Shield Zach 23. Well, oh my god, Katina's busting open a bag. It was Malik who questioned the path when they were at the door. Yes, he questioned it, absolutely. And then he said, is this right? Is it? And then the door unsealed, and then Revan stepped in. Which I will be more than happy to shield no one. Which means entities are not people, so you want to shield entities. So I have only heal requested. 24. Heal initiated. Zaki shield. Zaki wacky. That's it. Round 16 done. Moving on to... Oh, secret preparing.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
Great. Moving on to round. Malik makes a point. I'll read that. Damn, this audio loud. I'll read that during the next answer segment. Moving on to round 17. Fact. Athema, but we're not gonna stop the music. It's fine. Question for round 17 as follows. True or false? In KOTOR 2, Jedi may deflect blaster bolts without a lightsaber. Is that a heal or a secret expiring? What is that? Oh, is he getting 3 health? 20. Or he got healed. Okay. Yeah. What do you say? Malik makes a point at the end that it was Revan who led him down the path at the beginning. But anyway, yeah, exactly. Well, I think he asks. And then when you tell him, no, bitch, you over 18, bitch. That's exactly that's the phrasing that Revan used in the book. If you read it, it will be there in quotations. Like he said, you did this, you jawless. I'm not gonna say too much. I'm not gonna demonetize. But then Malik says, you know what, you're right. You know what, you're right. I am a bitch, but I'm not that bitch. Revan is that bitch. Okay, what are we doing? Answers 1, 2. Zachary 1. Dwayne is 2. Daniel says true, which means 1. Great point. It was technically both. It was technically both led him down the dark path. Yeah, I concur as well with that. Fashion Blank says also 1. I forgot even what the question was. What was the question? Supplying answers. Correct question to this. Something about true or false. What is it? In KOTOR 2, Jedi may deflect blaster bolts without a lightsaber. This is very true. Yes. Secret preparing for AFA.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
And the heal from last round. Great. Daniel, if you answer correctly next round, you are getting a secret. I like when Handmaid in KOTOR 2 is speculating on what the final duel between Revan and Malik was as a player. Like, yep, I put that in the video. You may enjoy that in the Nar Shaddaa fragment. Moving on to round 18. No effect. I'm at peace with that. Oh, okay. Round 18 as follows. Complete the quote. Your strength is as meaningless as the strength of any Jedi. A corpse, your mind, my hand. This stems from Knights of the Old Republic too. Exactly when the handmaiden said that, I cheesed a little. I think it was a good. I included the interaction from and Kreia then slaps her shut. But it was a good interaction. I do think that the reason it wasn't put in. I will leave some so you know that's fine. We have only 2 rounds left. If you leave, I will cast storms every round. How's that? From you. Malik may wish I was dark side. Why? Fashion Mike said 1. Dwayne said 1 as well. Do I have Daniel? Daniel said hand. Hand is 4. A of Faith said 4 as well. And I'm going to say something. Oh, look at me with the -9 points. Supplying answers. Correct answer to this question is your strength is meaningless as the strength of my hand. Said by Kreia to Darth Sion's spellcasting stage. That's fine, you can declare a spell. Kreia's hand, yes. That's why she allowed him to cut it. Even though I feel like that was on the main lesson, but she was like, it's fine, you can cut off my hand, I'll still rip your throat out. And she has, multiple times. Love Heimerdinger in the corner. Oh yeah, when the question's that, yes. Yes. Thank you for noticing. It's been half a year and you're the first to notice. Thank you very much. What else have you noticed on the stream? Drain AO then Storm. That's what, 35? Okay, 35. Oops, I forgot, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Crane's hand. Heal knocks 26. Ooh, okay. That's new. If Fashion Blank is here. If he's not here, I'll cast a Storm. If he is here, I'll listen to what he says. But I want to cast a Storm anyway. Actually, I'm not going to cast a Storm. Everything League related. Yes, I feel like this stream is a cacophony of League of Legends, Star Wars, and World of Warcraft mixed into one. And only the best visuals, because it does have Drain Dark Entity very well. Supplying heal first. This. Entity 29, and Entity is draining Zachary. Interesting. I'm here to end the quiz and I'm out. Okay, very well. Supplying drains. You're right. Isn't that from you use WoW? Film you use WoW. For this? That's cinematic from the game, and the unlocking of the heal is from the cinematic as well. I don't think I use it. Oh yeah. This. That's from the film. It was very tough to find a good visual for that. Secret preparing.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
Moving on to round 19. Heal taking effect. And this round you're getting both Global Rush and Force Body, which amplifies your incorrect answers. If you want even more force, answer incorrectly. So A of Faith, I would suggest maybe to you to answer incorrectly, but either way, whatever you choose to do is up to you. I think you're familiar with what Dream Force Body does. So if you answer incorrectly this round, you gain 6 force points, and if you answer correctly, you'll gain 2 additional health points. If you ask me, I feel like, you know. Question for round 19 as follows. Which skill is Kreia speaking of in this lesson?
There are many secrets that the Force may not unlock, for they are not things of life. To uncover such secrets can allow you to see events more clearly. It can grant you more weapons, more wealth, and allow you access to places and their secrets that can often turn the tide of a battle or change events.
Security, treat injury, demolitions, or persuade. Let me remove the Force Body symbol. There we go. So you can see it if you need to read it. Margin 3 again. Well, you know, there is a choice to say what skill is your strongest and which is your weakest. So I love how you remember which position it was, if it was the same. But I think I very likely kept the same position. If they said 1, and I will mimic somebody. Supplying answers. Correct answer to this question is security. This one's more clear than the last one. Last one was a bit misleading, but that was the way she said it. That is the way it is. Spellcasting stage. Note next round is Death Field. So, yeah. And if no one drains or casts any dark side powers, the entity will cast a storm. So secretly, I will actually cast a storm as well. I'm casting from this round. Next round, I'm gonna cast storms, because I have a lot of force cooked up. You know, the security is guarding secrets. Yeah, I feel like they had to put in something for literally breaking doors. Like it's like, you know, obviously she has to say something for it. I think the same dialogue is. And this is, maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot for telling you this, but the same dialogue is for computer use and repair. She's the same dialogue. Shield AO25, thank you very much for that. That's what I got from it, almost, and shield myself. I see enough there. I think you want to shield yourself. That's why I feel like I'm using this side for every time I say so. 5. Oh no, you're already getting a shield. Fabulous. Storm Drain AO. Ooh. Okay, Zachary's Storm 3. Fashion Blank is using a shield, which I already wrote that in. Heal Daniel 24. I feel like I missed something. Drain AO, I missed that. That's 35, and I'm also casting Storm myself. I like a little bit of Storm. I do like Storm. Is Entity gonna do anything? Okay, Entity said I'm good. Change my shield to Dwayne. Okay. That's 52. Okay. Let's go. Let's begin the sequence. Heal in progress. The plan shield. Goodbye, shield. Shields have been stolen. All of them. Firing drains. And lastly, firing storms. Yes, it went back to you. Congrats. Secrets are tough little critters, aren't they? Yeah. Oh well. Moving on to round 90. That is something I probably should tweak, but it will take me time, and I would rather edit, you know. But it's you know, it's the way of the Force. It's just unpredictable. Maybe there was like a hidden Sith assassin in the way, and then he just did something. I don't know. In mind games. Moving on to round 20. Round, last round, final round, Death Field, and this round we have a category Oh, look who gets to pick the category. Ain't that nice? Let's pick the category. What category would you like, Zachary? I'm very curious. I don't know. You have general knowledge. You have quotes. You have music. Oh, okay, that's a new category we've added. And let me take a look at what we're gonna do with this. Let's do that one. I made 2 more, so we're gonna be playing one of them. Question for round 20 is as follows. And that first one's going in the garbage. I probably muted the track when I was rendering, Lord knows, but it was a good question. I think I'm not gonna tell you. I might recreate it. It was a good one. It was a good one because it was music that you don't actually hear during gameplay, but you know it. 4, 1, Ao said 4 as well. Dwayne said 4. Daniel said 3. That's first one. First one is definitely Terrace. The first one was not. The answer was not Terrace. I can see what the answer is. There you go. I'm giving you spoilers. Okay, supplying answers. Correct answer to this question is ONDERON. I didn't enter it yet. Hold your horses. Keep your Jedi robes on. 2 secrets are preparing, but they won't be needed. But hey.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
The correct answer is 4. Who answered incorrectly? Yeah. Okay, only 3 of you answered correctly. Yep. Yeah, the correct answer is ONDERON. So that music originates a spellcasting stage. That music originates from DXUN, and DXUN is the closest to ONDERON. I felt like that was, you know, because you already know the music. I might as well try to, you know, tweak it a little bit. Where's our scary music for the yes Storm and Drain Zakisha. Zakisha ma fanyashi from there. Zakisha is 13 then. Drain, right? Drain, okay. Storm 1, I'm firing Storm, Entity's firing Storm as well. It's gonna be an electrifying episode. And Ao has a shield. Storm from 9. It's 9, 169. Zachary also wants a storm. That's 4 storms. Okay. You can cast cast light side powers if you want. They will not take effect this round, but we'll do stats at the end to see who casts what. So if you want to be like a good, we did heal a lot. That'd be good. If you want to heal Dwayne, that's 52. You can. What are the costs of powers? Heal is 3. Shield. No, you can't shield because you can't. No, you can't. Can you afford it? Heal 3. Yes, you can. Yeah, it does. Either way, it's like it's not gonna make a difference. But yeah, good. Heal Stealth and shield Daniel. Okay. Heal Stealth. Can you heal it? Okay. I'll put it in. Why not? 22 and shield Daniel 24. Y'all are. Y'all are very good friends today. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I have everything clocked in. So let's go 2 heals. Instituting those, darling. No one requested self shields, right? No. Okay, ally shields firing. Rain. That's cooked up, firing a death field. Damn, that was, I forgot it was death field. Good on you. He literally undid all Zachary's gains this round. And 4 storms clocked in. So these 4 storms are they gonna make a difference? They could make a difference. But they could make a difference. So let's see 4 storms. Clocked in and ready to strike. And no secrets active. Firing 4 storms. Boom. Aha! Why is that? I hate that I can't see the question. There we go. That's how it's supposed to look. Ignore the timer. Ao. So we actually made a difference. Zachary got struck 4 times, and yeah, Ao had a shield. If he didn't have a shield, he would have lost. So if you didn't have a shield, where did you get that shield from? From the last round, because Dwayne gave you the shield, and you stole as well. So that's theft, even if he hadn't given it to you. Good job. That's fast. So wow. But he also wanted to give you one, I think, right? Yeah, I have them listed here. Both of you wanted to give each other shields, and then they got stolen. So I mean, yeah. So even without the secret, you would have won. With the secret, you would have won. You would have stolen Fashion Blank's shield. So that was good for you. Wait, let me put him. Did you win before? Let me put it in the winner update. You won last time. Wow. Wow, I knew it. I knew he was doing something suspicious. I knew it. Let's clean it up. Let's clean it up. 2 in a row. Yeah, I have you listed here as the winner. Nope. Wrong button. I did not know that. I did not know that. Let me empty the screen a little bit. And now let's see if I can get the magic trick on time. Okay, so I have to do like that. I have to do like that. Okay. Where is it? Okay. Like that. I'll read. Literally could read right now. Bye, Fashion Blank. Thanks for hanging out. And there we are. Speaking of, I need to start reading my Revan book. Oh, I highly recommend the audiobook. If you don't want to buy the audiobook, let me know. So, but yeah, I highly recommend the audiobook. It's very good. Let's play some music. It's very quiet. End of quiz music. This is the end of quiz. So we're gonna hop into stats. In a second, Scourge should have his own book. I agree. It would be. Yeah. But then again, they kind of nutshelled his story. But it would be good. Only if it's you reading in that voice Nox. Yeah, I want to ask you that. Do you think I should probably read a paragraph? And you need to let me know one thing that I never knew for myself. Is it better if I narrate stuff? If I was gonna do audiobook, like stories, in British accent or American accent? I don't care if it's accurate or not. I'm past that point. I guess when I turned 30, I stopped giving a F if my accent is accurate or not. But which one's better, you know? But let's hop into the course. Okay. Ooh, she wants to eat. About 2 hours late for her meal. Light side, good job. Nice. In Nox accent either, or it doesn't matter. Whatever the Nox one is, it's okay to me. Okay, good. Thank you for that. Because I recorded one audiobook that is not Star Wars related for fun, which is in public domain. But I haven't fully processed it, so I will upload that at one point. Yeah. But that's yeah. Yep. Anyway. 59 correct answers from all players. Okay. If I could talk to my past self, I would literally be like, dude, no one cares. Okay, let me talk to my past self. 50, like no one cares. Anyway, historian, AO Faith. Ooh. Wow, Zachary isn't the historian? You got dethroned. Zachary is Atris, AO Faith is Kreia. You gotta catch up. You know what I mean? Expire secrets, don't care. Impact 4 times. Yeah, Impact was a lot. When I first heard Nox, I thought he was a voice actor for the game. Thank you so much. Actually, that's a really huge compliment. Not only for like narration, but also audio processing. Because yeah. When I look at my first video on my old channel, I recorded it on a phone. And I thought I was like, oh, this is like the best top tier stuff I've ever heard. But then it's like, yeah. But yeah, thank you very much for that continent. No exiles because we don't do bonds. That's good. I like a little pie. It's a good pie. So this is water intake. This is like carbs. This is fats. And this is protein. Fitting. A power usage. Well, damn. Look at that power usage. You got a thick box. Damn. No dark side powers. You only use light side powers? Well, it says according to this here that you did use dark side powers. So, oh, drain life. Yeah, drain life. Oh, yeah. It's just not red. My bad. It's not red. Yeah. Fisting for the win. Shield breaker for the win. Healing trance. That's a lot of healing, Dwayne. Damn. Good job. I would have thought AO would have had more healing. I feel like he requested it more. Yeah, drain the, yeah, that's true, drain the dark side entity. But then that is so Atris. She's like, I'm gonna use the dark side against the dark side. Undecided, look at that. 3-way tie between Fashion Blank, Dwayne, and Zachary. All 3 drained the same amount. Undecided, Jedi Sage, AO Faith, and Dwayne Pipe assigned 9 shields in total. Nice. I think this is the coolest role in my opinion. This is the coolest role. I like this role. This is the best role. Strive to be this role. Excellent. And he's Asian, so he's like smarter than all of us. Fabulous. Dwayne Pipe, Jedi Guardian, taking 14 damage. Yeah, you took you took a beating. Damn, I know I took a beating too. Here I am. That's me right here. I don't know if you can see the quality on your little displays. Dwayne top, Daniel second. AO Faith got the least damage, and you didn't even heal yourself. That's smart use of support players. In the end, it turns out if you are a support, you could have taken what these stats show, I believe, is damage because it's tough with the cells. This is not exactly the total damage you took. You will 100% took more than this, but what this statistic is telling you is how much damage you took that was not undone in the same round. That's because it has to be done that way. So if you answer correctly, let's say you get 2 points and someone drains you, you lose 2 points. So that's like on a 0. That doesn't count here because the system doesn't know how to tell the difference between health that was lost from drains and health that was, So yeah, doesn't include block damage for sure. Yeah, but still, these are wounds that you were unable to heal. Let's call it that. We're gonna call it that. Dwayne Pipe is also. What score are you? Where are you in the chart? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because this position here is typically people who answered incorrectly the most and they obtained most force, but usually it's people that use the most power, so that's fun. This is a very fun role to have, and it's fabulous. Jedi Shadow. Ooh, look at these spikes. Nice. Round 15, boom. Round 20, boom. That's how we like it. Hell yeah. Here's some more peaks. This looks like... I can't come up with a good joke for this one. Are there any good jokes here? I don't think we can really see jokes. I'm not getting any sus visuals, Let's just move on. The force is in balance. Oh, that's nice. I didn't notice that. That's very nice. Whoa, Daniel got stuck with apathy? No, he didn't. I don't think this is correct. Yeah, this needs to be fixed. This is an obsolete stat. But for the sake of it, we're going to say, how dare you, because it's cool to have more visuals on the screen. But that's fabulous. Now, with the cat on my lap, I'm going to just copy these statistics into our little history. And you know what? Next time, I think for next time, we can do more music. I'm going to do more music. Because I was actually pretty excited to edit in some music. Do you want music or audio in general? Like that force powers question with the audio, or do you prefer music? I feel like maybe I'll prefer music. Maybe that's more interesting. I'm gonna hop into the general chat so you can see my fat face. I was never leading, so I didn't get to choose. Well, sure, but next quiz I'm gonna include more of those throughout the category, apart from categories. You know what? It'd be fun if it was a 100% music quiz, and then Zachary still picks music in the category choices all 3 times that you get to choose. That'd be pretty funny. 4 times, I think. Yeah, around 5, 10, 15, and 20. The quiz was probably the trickiest with a lot of stompers. Yeah, it was that. I'm very happy that you say that. How did y'all think about the... Let me disable the timer. What about those puzzles? Should we do more of them, or should we get rid of them? Okay, this is a hella dark music. What the hell? Yeah, sure, this is better. Okay, cat, my legs are stuck. Stiff? Stale? What is the word? Stiff? They were great. The puzzles, you mean? Or are you talking about... I love the puzzles especially. Ah, okay, good. 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 I'm surprised the first one stomped y'all because it said my strength is my weakness, but then again maybe it's different because I know what the answer is because I ask. I ain't got time to be fucking up with rhymes. You know, I just ask ChatGPT to come up with the rhyme and then I tweak it a little bit. But it's definitely interesting. And I looked up how much energy ChatGPT uses to generate one prompt, and someone said if you turn off one light bulb in your house for a day, it's like more eco-friendly, so it's gonna make up for that. So I have not turned off any bulbs in the house yet. In fact, I think I turned on some more. So tonight I'm not gonna turn off the light in the bathroom because I think a demon's gonna get me. No, I'm gonna turn off the lamp here when the stream is done. So next week we can get 2 puzzles. That's that. There we go. Yeah, the Scion one. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I was worried it's gonna be cringe, but I was good. I think it was good. So I'm gonna do next month, puzzles and music. So that's what we're gonna do, and it's gonna be. I don't think y'all even really care what the question is. I think you just want to hear some music. So we're gonna be doing that. Oh yeah. Also, what about Krea's lessons? How's that? Because I could do more of her lessons, and then, for instance, do a quote of her talking about strength or whatever, and then I can say, who is she talking about? Who is she using as an example? You know. I'm not gonna lie, that one had me stumped till the end. We need more, to be honest. Of what? Puzzles? Of what? Puzzles or audio or I'm assuming you were talking about music. Of the Krea quotes. Got it. That's easy as hell. Wait, let me load up my tool. Let me show you something, which I think you might find interesting to look at. Yeah, and I'll also talk a little bit about the tool that I use. If you have Knights of the Old Republic 2, because I know Zachary asked about quotes. If you want to dig through the game files, one very simple way to do it is let me just share the display capture. So this tool, ignore the background. So this thingy right here, this holocron tool set, that's what it's called. And when you load it up, if I remember, it was a while back, it automatically detects where the game is. So I click the Sith Lords, and then it loads up the stuff. And now it's loading all the files, dialogues, visuals, everything. This is why I use a lot for editing. But what you can use is for dialogues. We need more of all of the above. Sure. Excellent. Thank you for the content. Suddenly it became a lot easier to do quizzes. Okay, so it loaded up the whole ass game. Right? So, for example, ignore this. You can access zones through this here. Every zone has its own dialogues and stuff. But let's say if I open Krea's dialogue, she's listed here. There we go. It's going to take a second. It loads up everything that you can talk with her at any given point in the game. So for example, some things that are specific to Nar Shaddaa are not going to appear here, whatever. But it's if you want to dig through files, like including some scrapped stuff, yeah, now you know how. It's going to take like maybe 5-10 more seconds, I feel, because she has a lot of dialogues. Like obviously it takes time to load up the big ones. Yeah, okay. So I don't know if I should zoom in. If you can see, I'll try to zoom in because I think the resolution is sometimes shit on the. Oop, there I go swearing again. That's not a swear word. That's a bodily function, right? That's fine. Okay, there we go. So this is literally everything you can talk to her about. I wish I had a PC for this stuff. I mean, I don't know if you said you had a laptop. If you don't have a laptop, either way, you can. If you have, a basic, if you can run KOTOR, you can run this, So for example, this is one thing that was a bit scrapped. Are you ready for more combat training? This what happens when you're supposed to train with Visas. So very well, let us see the Miraluka. Wait, is there a dialogue for this?
You are ready. Very well. Let us see the Miraluka. We will require her assistance.
Yeah, but I don't think this was actually in the game. I think this was scrapped, but I could be mistaken. But yeah, you can go through all of these things. And for instance, you can even look up stuff, Control F standard. What did we do today? Security. Let me remember a line from it. What was it? secrets. Let's type in secrets and see what pops up. Yeah, it can grant 2 more secrets. Great. So here we have for every one of the skills. Here you can see. So you have for demolitions, awareness, blah, 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 for awareness, for example. And this is the one that I think I chose as one of her strengths, where she goes, yeah.
Very well. Then know this. Your ability to perceive the environment around you extends not only to perceiving dangers, but the awareness of the motivations of others.
And you can just keep expanding that to see what else she can say, and then what the character can respond, and so on and so on. So this contains like everything that is in the game. It loads up. I might need to jump on voice chat with you sometime, and you can help me set up on my end. Yeah, to be fully honest with you, it's literally everything that I just said. Find Holocron. I'll send you a link or something. It should quite literally be the same steps that I took here if you have Knights of the Old Republic installed, and then you can just start digging through them. And yeah, teach me lightsaber forms. She can teach you there. I don't know what else to tell you. With other characters, there are some scrap stuff as well. Like in mid combat, there were also quotes. I know, but I have 0 in real life computer use. Sure, we can get that. We can use cheats, and we'll get that to 1. That's all you need. What was I was gonna look up some of the scrapped stuff. I cannot. I think, and they all of them had things. Oh, that was a dark quote. Yeah, I don't think that's in here. They all had. I think another thing that was scrapped is when they exit solo mode, they'll say like, I think Mira says we're a family again or something like that. But that was scrapped because it doesn't. They never say that in game. So there are 2 or 3 little thingies that they were gonna implement. There was an implementation for like scanning. So if it's like, let me explore the area, which I don't know what they wanted to do that for a feature, like maybe the character scans the area somehow or investigates something, I don't know. But they had to, obviously that's not a thing that you can use in the game. You know, Nox adds +2. When I use cheats, I always add 99 because I can't be bothered with that shit. I either add 99 or 1 when I want the character to fail to get a shot of them. The biggest problem is when I give them 99 and I forget that I gave them 99. I set up a scene and I'm like, okay, handmaiden, go fight this Sith for like 2-3 hits, and she just goes up to him, 1 hit, and he dies. And I'm like, great. Now I have to set up the whole scene back again, reload, lower her strength, lower her everything, save, and then redo it. Pain in the ass. Wait, let me show you. Let me hide this first. I sometimes take random pictures that just are produced in the editing stage, which make no sense to anyone else. But I wanna find 1 or 2, if I can just remember where I put them. And I have literally no one to talk to about it. So like let me just show them off. Where's my display capture again? I think I put it in. Where the hell did I put it? Oh, the thing was Dan too. Wait, is that how you get the fights so drawn out in the videos? Oh yeah, it's the edit. These are all little scenes. These are all recordings. All these are recordings. Yes, that's. I mean, I have to draw them out. Like effects and everything. It happens so fast, so that kind of sucks. I think that this is the latest one I've been working on. I think I may have deleted it. But yeah, this is an example.
Sure. But don't overwhelm yourself.
Oh wait, hold on. How do I shrink it? Yeah, I was playing a stream in the background, so that's why you can hear it, random dialogues. But yeah, I just record stuff, and then sometimes they fail. And out of this, let's say this is a standard recording. Why are you not playing? Oh, because it's paused. Yeah, so they're fighting, and I'll only use, let's say, from this second onward, like now. I'll use that, and then I'll insert a cut of him falling down or something, you know. So it's really tough to predict because I can't predict how they're going to behave, or when they're gonna. I just killed my music on accident, or when they're gonna just start killing. Like when they're gonna kill the person, because I had to eliminate my user interface, so I can't see the health at all, so I can record a nice view of the scene. But I had a really funny scene where I had 5 Viscous Mars standing there without a head. For no reason whatsoever. But then later I figure out what the reason was. But I don't know where the picture is. I'm gonna put that picture on Discord. I think I may have deleted it. Oh, it does take a lot of memory, yes. But hey, it's worth it. But I had 5 Viscous Mars without a head because I had to put in. I put in her, and then I put in. I changed her appearance to a Sith, and then I made her an enemy so that I can control her attack. And then what happened was I didn't realize that if you have multiple Viscous Mars present, it creates a bug where only your party member Viscous Mars obtains her head, whereas the rest of them don't have heads. So it's just 3 Viscuses standing there headless, just like, I'm like, okay, that's a shot. That's interesting. It's nice to see you streaming that late. Is it that late? Well, we started at 7. Yeah, it's chill. It's been a chill time. We did a quiz. We had a fun time. 24-hour stream when? Right now. We're doing it right now. I don't know if I have anything else to show you. I had while I'm here, since we're talking. I was recording. Wait, hold on. You know, remember that conduit? That conduit on ONDERON, where it explodes on the side. I wanted to choke out the guy that follows you because he just follows you in the most inconvenient way. Like he just runs into dialogues, like just cuts into scenes because he's just like a crackhead running around and I can't control him. So I tried to kill him because I have a cheat that kills the nearest NPC. I try to do that. He just limps around and I'm like, this bitch, I can't get rid of him. He keeps ruining my shots. So I had to take the main party away, put one of the secondary characters, make them look like Surik so that she can run in. I'm telling you, the stresses that this game gives me during editing is very frustrating. But it's I'm very happy when it's done, when it all comes together. This is a lot of files. What else did I have? I think whatever I drag in is gonna have some issues. Whatever I drag in. Actually, no, that one didn't have any issues. Which say someone would send you an alarm, donate $500 as a minimum for it to wake you up. You know what? If it works, it works. I wish the NPCs would do some more tactical formations during movement. Standard is maintain 5 meter spacing in case of grenades area effect. That's where mods come in. You can have some mods. One mod in particular is that I installed and it ended up messing with me. Is you can install a mod for your party members to be more chilling at home on the stream. Welcome home. Now I disconnect. The second you come on the stream, I disconnect. You can download a mod that makes, you know, there's a support stance. If you download the mod, I don't remember what it is, I'm sure you can find it. It makes the party members that are in this stance cast supportive force powers whenever they can. So that was a bit frustrating for me because I had Kreia in the party, and whenever I would twirl a blade, she just starts plowing through every single buff she has. And because I buffed her to level 50 to have everything available, she just keeps casting and ruins every single scene. Whenever there's a fight going on, she's just randomly casting Force Barrier, Energy Resistance, Battle Meditation, and I can't disable the support stance because I can't see the interface. Like this is what I see. You see, there's no interface. Well, let me shrink it for you. See this? All I left purposefully is just a little icon for force powers, for the main force power. But everything else I disabled so I can take a nice huge shots without quality reduction. So also, if y'all on Discord, y'all know Nox is obsessed with Palpatine's crazy feet. I didn't say the word. You brought the word feet into this. You started talking about him. So come on now. A great stream. Thanks, Nox. See you next stream. Much love, respect. Good night and a happy 2025. And thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I'll be wrapping it up soon as well. I don't know what else I have to show. I don't think I have any other huge bugs that are getting my nerves. I want to find that conduit bastard because he obliterated every single scene I did with him to the point where I just did like 15 scenes. I was like, okay, one of them he's gonna be gone. It's somewhere in here. It doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah. yeah, but that's great. I recommend this tool. This tool is also great. Not that I don't think a standard player needs this tool for anything unless you're someone who wants to play with stuff. But what this does is it also loads up for every zone. There's a set of dialogues. You can even load up a map. So let's pick a zone. Let's say dormitories on Paragus. What you can do is you can open up the zone. And this is what the zone looks like. See that? And then you can control where who is where what. So if I zoom in here, I don't know, let me paint a picture for you. This is the dormitory level. So these are the dormitories when you enter on Paragus. And as you enter, I think this should be the terminal here. Yeah, this is the terminal that you use to like talk to the holograms and stuff. You could literally move it around. Like you can place it here, whatever, change its orientation. And I started abusing that a little bit. So that's because I want to create very engaging scenes. So for instance, when Surik comes back to DXUN, I'm going to put in manually because I can't do it. Sorry, my septum's itching me. I can't do it. I'm going to put in settlers and I'm going to put in some actual life into the zone. So when she returns to DXUN, there is some success. So, you know, it's fun. It's good. We like it. You know, if the game doesn't implode, then we like it. If it implodes, oh well. And that's the main tool I use. This is a crazy, crazy tool. And I don't think it's made by anyone official. So there you have it. That's a little glimpse into what I do currently. Currently, we talked about size. Size does matter only when we're talking about hard drives. I think my current well, it doesn't make sense to look into that, but the current size of recordings for ONDERON is that right there. There we go. I don't know if you can see it. That says 79 or 80 gigabytes of recordings for ONDERON and DXUN, the second visit to them. So fabulous. And all of that gets it. You have no clue how paranoid I get. I have to obliterate every single one of these clips when I'm done with producing the fragment. I back up some stuff, but I always get anxiety. Like I'm obliterating a month's work of recording because I have to. I have it. I need space, you know. But yeah, that's about it. I'm getting a little bit tired of talking. Let me look at your comments, and then I'm gonna sign off. I hopefully will release my book finally later this year, but we'll see. The Batman Part 2 got delayed by another year again, and that's... Wait, your book? And that's due to the writer taking a lot of time, and now I understand why. As a writer myself, now I take a lot of time, so yeah. Wait, you're making a book? I don't remember that. Can we expect a new game to get streamed like we got Alien Isolation last year? Not until April, May. For sure. Like, not until then, because I'm only streaming monthly for like updates, and when fragments come out. Okay, cat. Okay, my leg is so stiff. I'm gonna hold her for a bit because she wants to be loved. So, okay, and it's exclusively I have to hold like this, like hovercraft mode. That's when she's like at peace. Anyway, like a gun. What are we talking about again? Yeah, streams. I only do streams on the first Saturday of every month. And for these updates, I don't know what's gonna happen after April, May. I don't know what's gonna happen when Surik is done. I do not know what I'll do next because I don't want to think about it. I have so much to you have no clue, and I always say this, and I understand. I know that people will never understand your struggles. This isn't like intended for me. I'm talking about you as well. The stuff that you go on through a daily, people are not really gonna get it. But it's like I am like that's like so far for me. So I'm not thinking about what I'm gonna play or do or produce. So we'll see. Yeah. Interesting. Nox, I'd love to start making content, but I quit the game I had started to make content on, and I don't have a PC to record my console games, which is funny because it's a PvE gacha, but it was time. Well, what you can do is get rich, then buy one of those Scorpion PCs, if you know what I'm talking about, that thing where you have a chair and it's like 3 displays, and then you can record content. Yeah, so enjoy that. Yeah, I mean, no, for all I do hope that you get a PC soon. I hope, because that like and you should record content, even if you're not someone that's like, because I've seen not too many people in my personal life, but I've seen people that have started off wanting to make content but were shy at first, and then just throughout a year or two, it's like a complete transformation, how much people change and how much more entertaining they are, and they just learn how to behave when making content, when reacting to things. It's like it really transforms you. So even if you think that you might not be good at it, you probably could, you know. I do have an iPad now, so I think I can record my Wild Rift gameplay. Sure. The thing is, though, I don't think I think then this is just my, like, me being like honest to you generally. It's like, if you want people to watch or whatever, I feel like it's either commentary, entertainment, or useful information. You know, like actually useful information, which I am not a pro at any game, so I can't really like give tips and stuff. Or if it's a chill game, I know a lot of people I see online like watching cozy stuff. So I mean, like, I'm, you know, Nox should make a... Did you just duplicate that comment because I didn't read it above? No, wait, you didn't duplicate it. You added spamming it so you reply lol. Wow. I see. I would have responded to that above either way, but you just gotta give me some time. Nox should make a Getting Into It podcast about life. Well, my thing is this. I don't have a lot of friends by choice. I'm extremely introverted. And I think I do have a pretty good perspective on life. And I do think I give good advice. But I wouldn't make a podcast because it would drain the soul out of me. But what I'm trying to say is you probably have people around you that are the same. But you just kind of have to pay attention, you know. So, yeah. Invite Zachary or something. Wait, would you say, yes, I agree, but I don't feel confident with my mic. You don't feel confident with your mic. It's bad, and when I hear the playback, it's always horrid. Wait, what do you mean is bad? Like the quality of the microphone is bad? Because if you're feeling insecure about yourself, that's something you need to get over. Not just for the sake of not just for the sake. Wait, how old are you? Just to check so that I'm not like obliterating or causing damage. But it's like that shouldn't be a thing, honestly. You know, that should be something to work towards. Yes, it makes my voice sound like a child. Also 19. Yeah, you old enough. You know, hey, I'm 30. I'm also cool. No, that's one thing. That's one of those things you need to get over that. Like it's a, and this doesn't mean like saying you need to get over like whatever. No, what I'm trying to say is it's a task to work on. If it means that you're not either secure or whatever, that it's a problem that needs to be resolved. Because once you get over it, then you're gonna be like, that's a problem. So, you know, just plow right through it. Someone said the way you can defeat that is you can record gameplay and record your voice for like, I don't know, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, however long. Create the video or playback or whatever and just listen to it consistently so that you get used to it, so that you kind of break your brain in. Here's a beautiful example. I don't really know how to commentate on it. Just yap. That's how you start. Just yap about anything and then it will come. Watch streamers or whatever, just keep yapping. Yeah, because the worst possible thing is to be quiet. That's my conclusion, at least. If you're talking about the weather, if you're talking about buckets, if you're talking about cats, if you're talking about the color of the sky, it doesn't matter, just yap. You know. What will you do if KOTOR remake actually ever gets released? Play it through live, perhaps? I don't think anyone cares to see me play through it. Like, I don't think people care. And I think... And you know what? Let me tell you something. I would probably try that out for myself first. A zone or something. And then see if I'm like... Do I want to do this for my own experience? Or do I want to share this with people? Because it's a big game, you know, in my life. So I'm like, I would love to do it. I would love to get all cozy and play it. And then... maybe make videos about the playthrough. I would rather make videos. I'd rather make a video playthrough that's constructed. No, but therapy is good. Therapy is good. And it's exhausting. I'm still holding her like this, by the way. If you tried it first with people and ranted about it live, that would make views. Yeah, but I'm not a. I know many things, and I know what I'm not. You know, what would Nox's TED Talk be like? You asked that before as well. See, I noticed the stuff that you duplicate. You asked that before. How old are you, Tempo, by the way? Did I ask that? TED Talk with me would be good. I would pick a good topic, and I would construct it carefully, and I would not make it too long. Because that's how I... Yeah, 18. Just as I suspected. No, I think I would have said 18, 19, 20, something about that age. No, but yeah, I'm very good at presentations. I love doing presentations. I never get opportunities to do them because I don't, you know. I started streaming KOTOR, but I think I'm gonna make a separate save for that because I accidentally keep progress. What does that mean? I think I'm gonna make a separate save for that because I accidentally keep making progress. Progressing, how did that type out as BBG? Progressing, maybe you wanted to type in progressing and then you probably pressed space near the N button and then it assumed that you're... Fuck if I know. Ask your phone, why am I answering this? What you can do for Knights of the Old Republic is you can download saves from people. Sometimes people will upload their own saves, like I downloaded someone's save. From the whole game, so that way I can jump around the game wherever I choose if I want to record a specific scene. So I love the song. But yeah, a save for like every key point in the game, so that's one way to visit specific places if you would like to maybe reach certain playthrough moments and live through them, you know. Okay, I have to, like, I've been like this for literally holding her fat ass. You have to get off now. Okay, go. There we go. She's good. Nox dance live. I don't think I'm that bad at, I'm not bad at dancing, you know. I'm not bad at dancing. I think I have rhythm, whether it's good to observe me or not. But yeah. Anyway, by next month, I expect to see a full stream by AO Faith with just a black screen and him narrating the whole game. Maybe that's a new genre of streaming. We need a party stream. I can recommend two. Oh, I was obsessed with DJing for 2 days. I can't stream on YouTube somehow. Why? What's the problem? I was obsessed with DJing for 2 days, and I said I could do that. And I tried it, and I'm like, I think I could do that with enough practice. It's not that hard to DJ. DJing relies only on my account hasn't gone through verification. It takes 24 hours. I think. It's good. Yeah, but I was obsessed with updated eligibility. What the hell? What does that mean? DJ Nox going to them clubs, y'all. That'd be actually fire. I don't know enough music to be a DJ. I don't know how to get that. Updated eligibility? What do you mean you don't know? Okay, listen. People, if you don't know something, Google it. So, it sounds like a Plant vs. Zombie song. I'm getting copyright notice for that. It's okay. You don't need money, y'all. Money is just a concept. We don't need money. We can get copyright noted. A favorite cantina in the KOTOR games go. I think mine. Well, how many? We have 2 choices. We have 2 choices for cantinas. Isis, yes. How about this least favorite? I hate one of them. There's one of them that I really dislike. Let me find it. Let me find the one that I hate. Let me read the comments first. I can't stream on mobile. Oh, on mobile. I know nothing about that. I can't help you with that. Maybe OBS could help. I don't know. Yeah, favorite cantina in the KOTOR. You can maybe stream on TikTok, but you need 1,000 followers. Actually, you can stream on TikTok without 1,000 followers. But you have to, there's a bypass to that. I can do it with a webcam, so I would assume it's on PC I can stream. Huh. A lot of choices, Terrace, Nihilus or Silent Nihilus. Narshada Cantina for me. Oh right, Narshada does have a canteen. Wait, wait. We have this. This is great on headphones. Also on Onderon, I purposefully didn't overuse the Isis Cantina audio because I feel it would kill it. I used it once. I purposefully didn't want to overuse the Isis Cantina. To an Arshada, the regular bar and Jack Tower. Okay, this is KOTOR 1 music. This is Javyar's Cantina, however it's pronounced. What other cantinas are there? I don't know, getting a lot of cantinas. Wait, there was a cantina in on Korriban as well, but that was just the Sith Academy music, I think, right? As someone on headphones now, I can confirm he's gonna have headphones, right? A lot of choices to an Arshada regular project, Jektar. Okay, that KOTOR 1 doesn't have a lot of choices. How about this though? I'm gonna do if I ever get to be like 90 years old. See, I'm moving that up the ladder. I'm a plan for my funeral to be something like something cute. The last confrontation. Okay. Yep. Korriban canteen. What? It's called the drunk side? Is that official? I never heard of that. Is that official? I had no clue. This is Cantina music. Yeah. Wait, let's go to KOTOR 2. Wait, I have a lot of stuff to list through. Ah, this you mean. Do you like this? I'm a choreograph the whole funeral. This is Narshada Entertainment Promenade. This is pretty chill. This is chill. I'm actually surprised now that it's isolated. I never really listened to this whole thing. Yeah, it's not set in dialogue, but if you like on really, if you look on the or right click or something on Dresde, whoever you spell settlement, yeah, it really. Wow. I did not know that. That's interesting. I don't have any other not that many Cantina musics. Okay, it's getting a bit depressing. Civil War. This is Civil War. I can see that. By the way, I've decided what the audio is likely, because when I listen to music, I like listening. Sometimes I go through classical music, okay, because I'm very sophisticated. I'll listen to. I just got scared that the display showed you what my recommendations on YouTube are, because that's a bit cringe. Well, not really cringe. It's just standard propaganda shit. It's political. I've decided what the final audio is likely gonna be. Well, let me find it. Most likely, this is gonna be. I hope it doesn't blow your ears off. Against in the Trace core. Specifically, let me speed up. Well, this. Like high speed fighting. And I don't think I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get to that stage. The edit that's gonna be that I'm gonna make for the Trey score. It's gonna be lessons that we used previously. It's gonna be speed. We're gonna use some tutaminis. We're gonna use some blurred movements. We're gonna use some multiple angle attacks. I can't wait to get cracking on this bitch. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be better than Malik was. Yes, 100%. I really enjoyed making the Revan versus Malik one. It was a lot of fun. Looking back at it now, I think it was a bit dark, little bit. I would have liked to, but I think that was the game settings probably or something. I don't know, but that one was good. I'm very pleased with the way that one turned out. That glass shattering effect, that took me like a while to figure out how to do it convincingly, because I'm not a professional in that sense. Obviously, I haven't and plus it's Knights of the Old Republic. It has very specific visuals, so I don't want to make it too realistic, but I think it looked good when Revan cracked the glass. So I can't wait for that. I agree, it was dimmed in the room. Yeah, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You can always turn up. You watch it in the dark. Watch it in the dark. I don't know what to say. Someone told me that Manon was dark on YouTube, and then I checked, like, it wasn't. It was dark, but I'm like, the zone itself is dark because it's contrasty. So I'm like, if you look at it in normal conditions, it's good. And you know what? Put your headphones on. While I have you here, do not, if you ever see on my videos a button on YouTube that says stable audio or balanced audio, disable that shit. It ruins every single thing that I see. Like I listened to, I don't know if it was Revan or some recent fragment, I was like, why does this sound weird? And then YouTube implemented a feature for trash videos that it balances the volume. But what that did to my video, because I purposefully put low volume on some parts, it just messed with it. So I was like, just disable that. Disable it. What are y'all talking about? Planets. I get we all have our things, but Nar Shaddaa will always have a special place in my heart. It was the first Star Wars world I ever saw, even before. Do you remember it was it Jedi Outcast? It looked huge there to me. They kind of nailed the endless part. When you have to cross that bridge, I was like, this place is huge. A lot bigger than they made it in even in the Old Republic. It doesn't look that big because you can actually see the bottom, so that kind of sucks. I think Malik was thinking too hard about how to stop Revan before he got there. He was thinking too hard about how to stop Revan. Well, he tried to stop him multiple ways, but I guess that was, yeah. Coruscant was mine, I believe. Your favorite planet? Malik was lame until his dying moment anyway. I liked Malik. I liked it. I will say this. I don't know if this is popular or unpopular opinion. The voice actor for Darth Malik, I don't know his name, carried that. After him, the guy who did the effects on his voice, he then carried that. And that, yeah, iconic. Mine was Tatooine. My first, I think mine was probably Tatooine too, because I did see the Star Wars movies first, probably, and I thought I didn't think much of it. I watched A New Hope as my first movie. Yeah, you're pretty young, so that's good. That's interesting that you found that one first. I actually think that reviving Malik might do wonders for his character and potential KOTOR 3. Well, we won't get KOTOR 3, so there you go. I wouldn't have him revived. Yeah, I wouldn't have him revived. I myself, personally. The same thing that some things I wouldn't do. This is why I don't think I mesh well with the... Because I saw a lot of people, I think last time we talked about it, people wanted Anakin to meet Luke somehow. And I don't need that. We don't need that. They're like, oh, the spirit of Anakin could reach out. No. No need for that. We're chill. That's just my perspective. Same thing with Malik. I'm like, that's me. I wouldn't mind seeing him though. Korriban's my favorite planet though. Yes. From the first or second. KOTOR. Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knights live action cutscenes were my gateway drug into Star Wars before I saw the movies. Oh yeah, I need to play that. I added that to the list. Not Coruscant was the one planet I first saw. Okay, got it. When would you see Coruscant? In what environment? Started with the full set of DVDs for Christmas one year. Yeah, but you didn't go movie 1 to 3. You went 4, 5, 6, then 1 to 3. Full set of DVDs. Damn, they still make DVDs. Love it. I actually have a big stack of 50 DVDs that are empty. CDs that I bought for music, and I think I bought that like 10 years ago, and I'm down to like 30 because I burned them for my mom's car, because she sometimes likes to do music, to listen to new music, and then the car doesn't support a USB or anything. So I was like, I turn on my old piece. This PC that I have does not have a CD-ROM, whatever, but I have another one that records audio. Dumpster. You could hear like it's so loud when it's burning. When it's burning stuff on the CD, it literally sounds like a slightly weak blender. It's very loud because it's literally crazy times. Anyway, I think Malik served his purpose in KOTOR 1. He's a piece of meat they could have left on the grill a bit longer, but for KOTOR 1 we just need a big bad to fight, and he does the trick. Well, yeah, because the focus here is on the Jedi, I think, and on Revan as the what's good, what's bad. So I think that's kind of good. Who the fuck is trying to message me when I'm so busy? Someone's sending me messages, because I should have entered the stream by now, I think, but now I'm up here yapping. But then I realized y'all can just turn the stream off when you're bored, right? So that's that. Because I thought when I'm watching other streams, I realized, hey, I could just turn this shit off. What did I say? From the theme to the side quests and main parts of the story were all my favorite in KOTOR 1. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I didn't really even consider them too much as side quests, because they, in my head, were kind of blended in so well, you know, don't you think? Like in the Old Republic, I feel the side quests are very much, first of all, they're marked, but they're like, hey, I'm a side quest, whereas in KOTOR it was like 1 or 2 per zone. So you're like, I kind of want to solve the mystery on Paragus, like what happened, who sealed off the turbo lift, like I kind of want to know these things. Whereas if it's a quest, go collect 5 fucking pieces of clothing to compile a one uniform, you know what I mean? I feel like they did a really good job with the side quests in Knights of the Old Republic. I didn't even consider them side quests. I consider them bonus quests. You know, there's a difference, you know? So what came after the Illuminati? Yep, that was like yep. I'm debating if when I have, that moment, yep, I know what you're talking about. I'm debating if I have kids. When I have kids. I thought you already had kids. Oh, you're married, right? Well, that's coming soon. If I will show them Star Wars 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think the first says some. No, do 4, 5, 6. I think because specifically for the visual quality, because it can be, and plus it's slow, and 1, 2, 3 is slow in its own way. But I feel like 4, 5, 6. I rewatched it. I'm like, it's really slow, and it's reminiscent of that era of movies. My judgment on that, whether you agree or disagree, but it's just slow. Like it's slow. So I feel like after that is done, when you go to 1, 2, 3, it's kind of like, oh, okay. You know, plus let them experience it the way that everyone experienced it. You know, why not? Yeah, but I fear the latter makes the fear. Wait, hold on. I think the first sets up the world better. 4, 5, 6. Okay, but I think the latter makes the fear Luke could turn dark in Return of the Jedi a believable threat. That's fine. Let them fear. There is no emotion. There's peace. If they fear, your kids are Sith, and you need to give them blades, but make sure you use the ones that they gave Bane, and get them to fight each other. And whoever is the dominant one, he gets to watch the rest of the movies. The inferior one has to clean up the house. And that coincidentally may make the inferior child become stronger and tap into the dark forces, and by the time they're 18 they can overpower. So beautiful. As a kid, I figured the story as it progressed in the prequels. I don't know, I still vote for 4, 5, 6. Like for the rest of us, the way it was for the rest of us, let it be for y'all, you know what I mean? Actually kind of crazy how big of a non-character Palpatine was in the OG trilogy. You barely see anything of him. Anyway, because I watched 4, 5, 6 first, yes, one appearance in 5, and that like an hour of screen time in 6. Yeah, well, you know, even in 1, 2, 3, he's not that prominent. wouldn't you say? Which is good. Which fits his character. I like how KOTOR 1 side quests would involve multiple planets, as opposed to all KOTOR 2s that could be completed on one planet they're issued. In KOTOR 2, you cannot complete the fuel one. What do you mean? Like in KOTOR 2, there is a side quest you can do on Nar Shaddaa. By the way, I saw Keep Smiling. I'm like, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We finished the quiz. It was a fun time. We had like six people, I think. What was I talking about? Yeah, there is a side quest from Nar Shaddaa to ONDERON, and from Nar Shaddaa to Dantooine. I think that's another one side quest. I don't know if there's any on Dantooine that link to other planets. Prague is definitely not. Telos obviously connects to other planets because you're a new fuel source. The Goto tells you quests to stabilize planets. So yeah, there you go. You have a few. No kids yet, he says. Damn, we'll get busy. You know, anyone else think thinks New Hope is the most boring Star Wars movie ever? I think the sequels are the most boring to me. The sequels are the most fun if you have good company and someone who knows how to come up with a quick joke on the spot. The sequels are the best films to watch for that, because you can laugh your ass off, get some good food, get some good to drink, sit down, turn that shit on, and let's get into it. And there we go. Sorry, I'm not picking my nose. I'm centering my septum. Everyone thinks I'm picking my nose. I'm not picking my nose. My personal opinion 2 is... What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Is that what we're talking about? I watched prequels first, and then I was surprised of how big of a downgrade it was from Return of the Sith? Jedi. Which one's Return of the Sith? Return of the Sith? Was that the third one? What was the third one called again? Somehow I find it boring until Anakin's mother dies and Obi-Wan gets captured. Wow. So you're into people getting massacred. Terrible. Yeah, I don't think that either of the sequel, whatever the hell they're called, 4, 5, 6 prequel. Wait, there's a prequel, there's and there's a sequel. What the hell is that? What the hell is the central one? I'm suck ass with these titles. Yeah, I'll probably catch up with that later. I'll watch it later. Sure, you don't have to. It's not an obligation. But next week, original trilogy. Jesus Christ! Like, please don't. I have a condition. I haven't been diagnosed. Something's wrong. It's okay. It's fine. I was gonna say something. That's the condition called. The condition is called. I was gonna say something. That's what it's called. But what the heck were we talking about? Damn it! I'm always distracted. Me too, AO Faith. Me too. A New Hope, when it first came out, the original idea was the Emperor was going to be a bit of a non-player. He was just going to be figurehead in Imperial bureaucracy Moffs. But the Moffs were the big... Yeah, there were a few deleted scenes. Sorry, Katina yelled. Sorry, girl. I scared her. But there were some deleted scenes as well. I remember being so confused as a kid when I saw the third movie being so great with great fights, but then saw New Hope being a big downgrade, and then I realized it was made earlier. Yes. Okay, read that comment. You're right, Nux. There's a few of those interplanet side quests I forgot. It just seems KOTOR 1 encourages more interplanetary travel besides the main quest line. I guess, but I mean, the KOTOR 2 is... I will say this again, and I said this last time, and I'll say it again, because I'm a parrot. You know. KOTOR 1's focus was the main story. It was more main story. KOTOR 2's focus more so, as I'm editing it and really digging into it, the party stories. Because they are, in reality, let's talk, they are the focus of the game. Because the game, now this isn't a big spoiler, they are the saviors of tomorrow. They are the focus. So when I start digging into them, it's really beautiful, but the game focuses on that, and the pillows between the planets, that's where all the juice is, you know what I mean? The main planet stuff is good. We're looking for the Jedi, that's all good, that's all fun adventures. But the little juice in between and how it affects the characters, that's KOTOR 2. That's how I perceive it, having gone through the, you know. So that's why I feel like I agree with you there. I'm not saying that that's not a bad thing, if what you're saying there. one is focusing more on interplanetary travel, but it's like that's where the juice of KOTOR 2 is, to bring the characters with you and see their reactions. It's just a shame. It's a shame they didn't flesh this out. If you're curious to dig out around them, if you don't want to go through this tool, you can go to Strategy Wiki. I'll link that on Discord. I'll link it right now. Strategy Wiki KOTOR 2, let's say, and you can see on the sides of the page. Let me paste it there. Display capture, darling. You can see it here. If you go to the, I linked it on Discord, or just type in Strategy Wiki, KOTOR 2. So down here you have walkthrough, and here, well, I have to manipulate this a little bit better because it's down here it says party, and you can select any one of them. Of course, we're going to select random, one of the better characters. So, and all of the little things are marked here, and you can expand them on the side, like dialogue lines. You know, for instance, red is typically like if you're dark side, that's what she says. Like, see, dark side, I can feel its mark upon you, I can feel its touch upon you, and then you expand that and you see what the character could say. So this is a great way if you're curious about these interactions to see either hidden dialogues or lessons or whatever. So this is a great alternative to digging through the files, except here you won't find scratched stuff and notes, but that's one way to see it. Where the hell's my display? Okay, where are we at with the comments? Ooh, I saw somewhere the sequels don't exist in my canon. I can't wait to get to that comment. What the hell? We forgot about sequels. Zachary, I just prefer to see how Palpatine's Iron Hand affects the galaxy instead of some generals. Yeah. But at the same time, that is. I don't know where I heard that quote, but they said anonymity deflects more bullets than body armor. So, and the same thing with that, like when you operate from the shadows, it's more effective. The sequels don't exist in my canon. I'm an old EU diehard fan. Get that Disney shit out of my Star Wars. I felt that word was missing in there. Yeah, I don't even look at Disney stuff, but I don't pay attention to the New Republic stuff because I don't care about it. But the Disney stuff, I'm like, nah, y'all don't even care. So we're not even having this discussion. It's fine. I mean, yeah, I get it, but at least sequels have some fun in them. I don't know where that fun is hidden. Where is the fun in the sequels? Now, if we talk about Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, those are peak. Where is the fun in sequels exactly? Can you please list one scene? This isn't me mocking you. I would like to know what moments you find to be like fun in them. Yeah. Revenge of the Sith, not Return of the Sith. Jesus Christ. I've been talking for 3 hours now, so I'm a bit tired in regard to the Palpatine thing. The novelization, I'm catching up with the comments, so I'm gonna be wrapping up soon. The novelization makes that governor thing more clear in New Hope, but Lucas changed it when he made an Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, I saw some stuff on that. KOTOR 2 is basically the last Jedi done right. Yes. But she wasn't the last. And when you think about it, what she was in the end, how did Kreia say it? You are not a Jedi, not truly. And it is for that I love you. So she is a Jedi, but she's not. So she's not the last. She is the first of her kind. Let's put it that, you know? Griff side quest. The Moda Hut box side quest. Yes. Oh yeah, how's that pronounced? Gino Harden, is that how it's pronounced? I don't know how it's pronounced. Don't sue me, but I know. I'm very allergic to mispronunciations. That was gonna be in Knights of the Republic 2, talking to Atten, but they scrapped it. That was supposed to be part of it, but they scrapped it. There are some dialogues on it. I don't know if I can. Let's, for the shits and giggles of it, let's open this off. I'm just gonna look up search for that word. As the interplanetary ones in KOTOR 1, and the stowaway, yes, and the. Well, I mean, I don't know if you could solve that while on Dantooine. And the Gizga. If you want fun with the OG characters in the New Republic, the Jedi Academy trilogy books are top notch. Did you hear that, Temple? Get on that Jedi Academy. I'm still on Bane. I'm still on Bane. I'm exactly on. I am on part 3. Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay. Dialogues. Atten. Where is Atten at? Atten being loaded. Which character I'll prefer, Tenebrae or Tenebrae? Tenebrae is a better character, though he can get goofy evil. Goofy evil? Tenebrae. When you're done reading the book, I'll share it on Discord alongside 50 other things. The audio narration of Tenebrae is beautiful. It's so good. Like, it's really good. It really creates the vibe, and that's the first time I heard of him when he spoke. It was very good. It was very good quality effects. He speaks with multiple voices. It's nice music. Next month we're doing a music stream. Not all Disney stuff is bad. Mandalorian until season 3. Didn't watch it. Need to watch it. Fallen Order games, and that's pretty much it. But small bit of their stuff is good. Well, sure, you know. I'm sure. I'm sure. I was gonna say some. I'm not gonna. Anyway, how is that spelled? How is that spelled? The thing that you just wrote, Zachary. Gino Harden. Is that it? Oh, no results, damn it. Harridan. Harridan? Yeah, you can talk to Atten about it. You can ask him. Let's go through those dialogues, shall we? It could be like, what do you know about the Gino Harridan?
That bunch of death worshippers, assassins, but they'll gladly take credits to further their religion. That's institutions for you. The Gino Harridan used to be nothing but 2-credit hitmen in the times of the Jedi Civil War. But somewhere along the line, something changed.
The Gino Harridan? Is that how if you want to know good old EU Boba Fett, read Bloodlines. I read it without a lot of context. I was young. Wow, but Boba Fett... By the way, we're the same age. Well, I'm a year older, but... Right? You said 29. Is it 29? Not 39. It was 29. But Boba Fett in that is peak. I have no doubt about that. I wonder what Disney books are like.
Some say when Revan came back, the two had dealings, and it showed them a new purpose. Another thing to thank Revan for.
Okay. Yeah, there's a bit more dialogues on that. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, so when you ask him, why do they want to hunt me?
Because they want to kill you, or someone does. You won't find out from them anyway. Only their master would know why they've pledged to kill you.
Okay, and where can I find their master?
If I knew that, then I'd tell you, but I don't. They're a hard group to track down.
Okay, and then the last one, the last one I'm going to play. There are more. I don't want to bother you with too many of these. If you ask, like, how do they know where I am?
Beats me. It's like you've suddenly become public knowledge, which is strange, because I thought Jedi kept their secrets about ex-Jedi.
Yep. Yeah, so you have a lot of cute notes. Anyway, yes, time. It doesn't fly that fast. Actually, it does 3.5 hours. That's like half a shift. Damn. Or a third of the Surik video. Right. 2024 flew by quickly. It was busy, but it flew. Yeah. You know what's funny? I'm not gonna talk about politics or anything, but it's very funny, like how, at least from my perspective, I'm not American, but I pay attention to the stuff online, and I pay attention to memes and stuff. How quickly the world kind of swallowed that big pill what happened in November. I mean, I thought it was going to be bigger problems, and sure there's stuff coming and now in January, right? But that was the main beacon of 2024 that stood out. And I'm like, that was kind of, that guy kind of just glazed over, but I don't know. But the whole year for me was very bizarre. September flew, November didn't exist. December was, yeah, I'm in Bosnia. Yeah, we know nothing about that. Although I will say we had a president that freaking wore the Trump hat. So it was funny. Not trying to dox you. No, I say that publicly to people. So if you do, because Bosnia's not the biggest country, if you went door to door, you would probably eventually find me like after 5 years of looking, you know what I mean? So if you get to work right away, you may be able, you'll find Katina in the apartment. Okay, so whoever gets here first, make sure, so she is very picky about food, so you have to be patient. He's threatening some other countries with war. I'm slightly worried. Yeah, that's something else. But I mean, like in terms of people, the way people are talking about it, you know. But yeah, it flew by fast, as I said, up until September. November didn't exist for me, 2 days maybe, and then it just whoosh. December was very fast, the first 20 days, and then the 21st happened, and time began to slow, and it's very slow. And then this year began, and I'm already in March, so it's why is my arm shaking? You can't see it on stream, but this is shaking. Is that a sign of a heart attack? Wouldn't it be crazy if I got a heart attack on stream? Like you just see me passed out and I can't call anyone. I guess maybe someone would notice. You message on Discord and then people would see. Okay, I'm good. It's okay. Just as the majority of people. Yeah, let's not get into the politics of it, because I'm one that I don't like taking stances without being too invested in it, because I feel a lot of people these days, and this is generally speaking with things like this, that will blurt out opinions and stuff without really being so I don't want to. That's why I don't like talking too much about it. It would be so terrible to see something like that happen. We wouldn't know how to go ahead. Oh no, you can go on Discord. People, there are people that that's not gonna happen. It's fine. You'll be okay. Political podcast, but the views, we're not demonetized. The views that we'll get, probably get like 30 more views. 30. Or would they take it down? I wonder if they would take it down. Yeah. Do we have anything else to talk about? Let me find a good song. Oh, that's peaceful. Is it peaceful? I need to sort out my music. Like I literally think about it last second. I literally think about it last second because I'm like working on questions and stuff and making sure everything works, and I forget everything. Like now everything is smooth as butter, but then like by next month, I'll forget. So I'm gonna be nervous, but it's okay. Do you support Underonian secession? Those are the political questions I have. Well, I always find it interesting how people write in Surik comments and on the fragments, and it's totally like makes sense. Like people write what they would have done and how they played the game, which is great. The only issue I have is sometimes when people tell me that I'm wrong for picking something. I'm like, this is what the character picks. Like the character doesn't support Vaklu, so I can't have her support Vak. You know what I mean? But in my opinion, gosh, do I support that? Yeah, there you go. There's a question for the chat. Queen Talia or Vaklu? I think I would still go with Talia. I'd still go with Talia because the Republic is recovering and it has its challenges. I don't think that we've seen too much corruption in it that they're trying to abuse Onderon or anything. And at the end, and this is maybe not fair to use based it off of this, and it is oh my god, like those predictions that Kreia made are like, it's eerie how long ago she said those things, but it still applies to this day. If you support merging with other cultures, your own culture fades, and you can keep its history, and that's all fine, but it fades, and that's what happens to Onderon, because they open their doors to the Republic, and they become the people of Onderon no longer. And that's kind of slightly what happens to countries that have done that. I think when I read about stuff, that is what is happening to Sweden, for example, a country that opened its doors, and it's like, yeah, you are now diverse, you are sure you have flaws and benefits of it, but your culture is fading slightly. It's not going to go away, obviously, but that's like just an exaggeration. Whereas when you support Vaklu, it's great, but it's tyrannical, it's whatever. I don't exactly remember what this prediction is for Vaklu. Was it tyrannical? Kind of want to see that, but by the time I find it, it's going to take forever. I think the folks in the game who say Onderon was left alone for hundreds of years before the Republic are backwards, though it was literally under a Sith dictatorship for 400 years before. Yeah, and Mandalore said something about that before. He said people of Onderon want to cower behind their walls. That's why they support Vaklu, and I'm like, yeah, if the source is fear. You know, if the source to separate from the Republic is fear, and to like, you can't, like, you know, you kind of need to make alliances in these worlds, I feel, you know. So they're both non-elected monarchs. Yeah, it's these types of situations allow us to explore the real world for a little bit, you know. Onderon just happened to join the Republic during a rough time. Yeah, exactly, and it made sense in the game. They made good lines of the protesters, where the guy was saying, we all we got from the Republic was like, we had to sacrifice our people, we got more blood, we had to give them money, we had to do all this stuff, and now the Republic's doing nothing for them. And then it's even better when they set it up that the Republic attacked Onderon's ships first. So it's like, on top of leeching us dry, taking our people, taking our money, now you also attack us when we try to set up a perimeter around our home. I'm like, that, even if it was a lie, like that does come off as like that final drop that's like really pushes it into the civil war. They really did a good job with that, like civil war that makes sense, and a choice that is not obvious for the player. So you like, both sides make sense. Okay, I think I'm gonna hit it soon, because my voice is starting to hurt. Can voices hurt? Also, some of us tend to forget that even before Dooku's fall, he was basically the space evil Austrian guy with a mustache. Oh, did you see the cartoon confrontation between Dooku and Yoda? That was sickening. That looked beautiful. Actually, they're partially the cause of it. The Onderon Beast Wars unleashed the spirit of freedom. Yep. I actually learned of his his past when I was writing the script. I was like, I kind of need to know more about Friedenad. And I was like, who the hell is Arcajath? What is this? What is going on? But yeah, I've read a lot about that. I do like that the Eyes of Civil War is nuanced there, though. What was interesting for me is the Clone Wars with the Republic and Galactic Empire did not have that many differences. Both were kind of regimes with the Republic using a slave army. Well, nothing remains the same. So it's yeah, no matter how big things get, they eventually, nothing remains the same. It's like in I saw a clip from Game of Thrones, which I didn't watch. I watched 2-3 seasons of Game of Thrones, but I saw a clip where, I don't know, like these two wealthy individuals were discussing things, and they're like, oh, we need to make sure that the wedding is like, the wedding's a distraction, or the royal wedding's a distraction. And it's like, oh, why? It's like, because if we don't distract people from their everyday lives, they will need a distraction, and they'll make a distraction, and their distraction will be to fucking chop our heads off. So I'm like, that's very interesting. So things always move. The same thing there is like, nothing remains the same. So Empire versus the Republic, one will dominate until it's taken down, and then something else will dominate until that is taken down. it will take years, hundreds, if not thousands, but it's gonna happen. You know, the use of clone soldiers with no choice in the matter is pretty messed up. The more you get older and think about it, yeah, and you also think how it's kind of twisted, how it's sweet and nice when Ahsoka or Anakin are treating them like actual people. And I'm like, why is that sweet and nice? Why is that not normal? It's kind of the same way when you think about it in this day and age, and we live in a really blessed day and age when there is quite a bit of equality. There is inequality as well, but it's like 200 years ago, it's like if you heard the stuff that was said then, like saying a woman has no choice and no right and no nothing, today you would be like, are you on crack? Are you out of your mind? You know what I mean? Whereas with that, the same thing is like they're living beings with individualities. Just because you force them, there was a clone that ran away and lived on some distant planet, wasn't there? Remember, in the Clone Wars? And I'm like, well, yeah, that's pretty sick and twisted. And who gets to decide these things? Just because the Jedi Order decides it, who the hell are you to sit on the top of everyone's like ethics, and you decide what's right and what's wrong? You know, I loved clones as a kid. Yeah, I actually really liked the Clone Wars film, the second film. I know a lot of people always pick one or first or third. I really like the second one because of Yoda versus Dooku mainly. So I actually don't like what the 3D Clone Wars series did with them, though. Hot take. What are turns 3D? Is that the cartoon? It's also funny to me that the Galactic, so much for me piecing out. It's also funny to me the Galactic Empire didn't even last that long. It just pissed people off, and unless you're on one of the more Empire-led planets like Coruscant, it didn't affect you much. Well, yeah, I would, yeah. Well, there was an empire before in the Old Republic, you know. Battlefront 2 treated them, they had a matter of free will. They were just so indoctrinated that they followed their orders. Well, that is also kind of, when you think about it, how life works a lot, like with people's kids and friends and family and stuff. People make a lot of choices. No one's forcing them to make them, but they make them because they think that is what is the right path. So it's like kind of like sometimes when kids do what their parents are doing and work and follow in their footsteps, like a lot of times you can kind of see that it's done because it's expected and there's no question about it. It's like, no, of course I'm gonna do that. That's what I was brought up to do, you know. So it's in that same way, you're formed and you're molded onto the path, and then you're told that you have free will, but you're like, it's kind of the same thing with spoiled kids. Like you give them everything, and then suddenly, because you've raised a 25-year-old brat that doesn't want to do any work, now you cut them off. I'm like, well, that's not fair. Like, you set them up to be that way. Why are you now just now it's your fault. Now you have free will. You know what I mean? It's kind of it's all in the head. I think I'm getting too deep. I'm getting a bit too deep. I'm struggling keeping up my thoughts. They were always indoctrinated, whether by the Republic or Jedi or Sidious. Yeah, it's crazy. It's sick. Seems like a cop-out, so we can have our take and cake. So thought it said take. Cake and eat it too, like the clones, but they have to be guiltless. Yeah, and that makes us care more as the viewer, and that makes this army better than the droid army. And then we have the question, at what point is a droid valuable? Is a stupid tin soldier droid as valuable as R2-D2? You know what I mean? So, Sith Empire from Old Republic would feel more powerful. Well, yeah, because it was. And it had a structure, I think, also of Sith and stuff, and it was and that is what I feel like, that's the only way that the whole power structure of Sith could work, if you had a Tenebrae that had some way of being stronger than everyone else. So because and again, I say with the audiobook of Revan, when you hear the way he's represented, you feel like this creature has no threats. Like, he is sitting on his throne. I don't know if he was even sitting or standing or whatever. It's like the way he laid out his empire is like, by the time you think of betraying him, you're already dead. Like, quite literally, because he has a telepathic link to everyone that serves him. So and it's like you step into the room and I feel like the way that he was set up there, the Old Republic does not do Tenebrae justice at all. The way that the book does justice, specifically the audiobook, you get the feeling of like if he blinks, you just drop dead like a log. I have to head out too. My throat's starting to hurt. It's also weird how Palpatine replaced clones since they were OPS hell and they weren't even. He replaced it? I thought he would just. I thought they were the same dudes. Were they replaced? I really didn't look into that. Seems like meeting the Emperor is way scarier with Tenebrae than. Oh yeah. Not gonna lie, I'm a bit fumbled. Was not making Malgus an Emperor at some point. Dude would fit it. Well, I mean, there is something with the. If you play the Old Republic, Malgus, the word Malgus and the word the Emperor are in there somewhere. So head to the Old Republic. I gotta go feed the cat. She's starving. And I'm starving too. I have 600 calories left for the day. I made some oats. That's like 300. And then I'm gonna have some milk. With oats. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna head off slowly. I'm a find first. I'm gonna find that clip of Tenebrae from the audiobook. I think it's on YouTube, and I'll paste it in the Discord. Okay, now I'm drinking a Jack Daniel's whiskey. No, I actually drank Coke from this fabulous glass. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna head off. Let me hop over to. This was a really chatty stream. I really enjoyed it. Until next time, let me head over a Sigma. I don't know what that means. Is that like alpha, beta, sigma thing? I thought it was is sigma worse than a beta? Sigma is last. I know Sigma from Overwatch. He's fucking sickening. Have a great night, y'all. I'm heading out. I'm gonna try to record it. I'm gonna feed you. Shut up. Jesus Christ. Let's set the stream at. Okay. Welcome to another stream. Today we're going to be doing some, telling you're a giga Chad. Oh, that's like good. Okay, great. Okay, well here's some music, and I'm gonna wrap up the stream. I hope the gate works. If it doesn't, I'll just cover my hand and hold it for 30 seconds. Okay, boom, boom. See you next month, first Saturday of every month until Surik is done. Bye.